Don't save it.
Yeah, hold on. This is
Save
perfect.
it. Save it.
Every minute is precious.
I've never met anyone that was raised by Playboy.
Yeah.
No,
Well, you haven't seen Matt's family.
We good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go. Hey, before we get started, we're here with Nick Bryant, but you asked me how Vegas went. Let me tell you how Vegas went.
What happened?
All right, go
For
ahead. Show number 2. So show 1 goes great. Mm-hmm. Show number 2, for some reason, 50 seats in the front. 50 seats in the front are just completely empty.
Oh, no. Did
And
50 Cent do it to...
Basically exactly what 50 Cent did, except I think it was the venue that kind of got me, because those are like artist tickets that why the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway.
So you're supposed to like dole those out.
So I walk out, it's front rows pretty empty. I start doing my little act. At about 10 minutes in, a guy in the balcony just goes, "Fuck you, Shane, you fucking sellout piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you." He got kicked out. And I was on stage like, "Oh, fuck am I a sellout? I didn't fucking sell out." What the fuck? I was like, it must have been one of those bastard Saudis. But what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
I think he was mad he heard some of that material before.
What do you mean?
I guess he had heard that material. Because I was, of course, that's 10 minutes in. So the rest of the show, I'm just devastated.
Yeah.
Like at first, it didn't quite hit me.
Oh, that would kill me.
And then throughout the show, I was just getting sadder and sadder.
Oh.
And then I get off stage. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Like, I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, what did he mean? How did I fucking tell me how I sold out?
No.
This is the rest of the night. I'm like,
You got Lincoln, dude. It's in the man from the theater.
Pop, dude.
No.
And then Ethan was there. So he was like, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out exactly who that was and what was happening. And I was like, yeah, I sicked my dogs of war upon him, my Jews. Apparently he was like fighting, arguing with security, and he was like, he did that material last time he was here. Fuck him. Blah, blah. I haven't been to fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
I had like a guest spot on Burt's, which was probably the 15 I opened up with.
Yeah, but
So
that's...
he probably heard that first 15 and was just like, I'm done with this shit. Fucking sellout. Anyway, so that was
that's insane.
catastrophic. It's
Oh,
never really happened. That was a tough one.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. So that was sad.
That was a... that's definitely one of those formative moments, though. Maybe it'll give you a good fired charge.
Yeah.
Or does it just sting? So I like every now and again, you know, I've heard of people doing like poorly on those big giant shows you do.
Yeah.
And they do.
This was a small one.
No, I'm sorry when I did terrible on the one time. I was like, that's a real gives you a real formative charge.
I wasn't going to bring it up.
But afterwards, though, I got like a real fire in my belly. But if there was like even like one empty table in the front, I get freaked out. I'm like, why? What is that about?
I was so mad. I was like, why would this has been sold out for a while? Why would you leave like 3 rows?
Yeah, that's
in
crazy.
the front, and that's all you can see. I'm just kind of talking to no one, and then all of a sudden, a guy in outer space is like, "You fucking suck." I was like, shit.
You're like, what was that place Elvis got like stuck in?
Yeah.
What is that place called? What was the theater Elvis got stuck in that he had to
In
perform?
Vegas?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was thinking Fat Elvis the whole time. I love Fat Elvis so much. Fat Elvis coming out. It's like my favorite video ever.
You know what killed him was a heart attack while he was defecating because he was on so many narcotics. He was just.
Oh man, I didn't.
Yeah.
I never realized he was pushing that hard because
Yeah,
of
he was pushing.
the pains.
Yeah. And he was probably also swiveling his hips while he pushed.
Yeah,
He's like,
Those days, I think, were long gone for Elvis.
True.
I don't know. Did you ever see Fat Elvis in Vegas?
I don't think I
Unchained
have.
Melody is
it's awesome.
Fucking incredible.
So all the Pepsi
Yeah.
or the Cokes or
And then
whatever.
just
on
he
top.
comes out, you're like, oh, this is going to be terrible.
Is that the thing where he does his karate thing?
He does a little karate up front.
stage,
That's why
yeah.
everyone's like, Jesus, this guy's done. And then he hits
thinking-
Unchained Melody, and it's just,
I did see
holy
that.
shit.
It is awesome.
My thinking on it was he's gone.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Nick, what's going on, man? We were just talking about some disastrous things that happened this weekend, but I'll be all right, you know.
I see you got a Napoleon with Bud Light. I like that.
Yeah, it was a nice gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend's girlfriend paying that for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's new? What's new
Yeah,
and
I'd like
shaking?
to get right into this.
Well,
Okay,
you know,
we gotta
I'm
get this,
the
all
guy
right, never
that
mind.
I'm the guy that you invite when you want to hear about child trafficking and child abuse.
Yeah.
It's really
That's one way to put it.
it's quite a distinction, I got to admit. But I do want to say, when I first met you guys, you were living in, I believe,
Queens.
Brooklyn
Yeah.
or Queens, yeah. And now you've got a sitcom on Netflix, which, if I ever get tired of being a writer, I'm going to aspire to work at a tire shop. I mean, it looks like
We actually have a child trafficking episode.
Oh, really? Wow.
working on
I
it.
got, right
Get you in there.
And then
be a
I saw
consultant.
Matt a couple weeks ago on Netflix, and he enumerated every reason why I've never been married.
Well, thank you, sir.
But I'm glad to be back. Always like to hang out with you guys. Always a good time.
Yeah, it's very nice to have you. This is it's very reminiscent of the Skrilla episode.
Yeah. How so?
Just
Yeah.
polar opposites. Just joking.
I thought he was like, his face isn't covered.
The last time I was on here, I was starting a nonprofit organization called
Remember that.
Epstein Justice. And what we're trying to do is get an independent congressional commission to look at the crimes committed by Epstein. Right now, some legislators are trying to get a bill through, but I don't think it's going to work. It's called a discharge petition. And they need a majority in the House, which they have, but Mike Johnson isn't swearing in this woman who became a representative in Arizona. So if they can get a majority in the House, it can become a bill. It would be Bill 165. And if they can get a majority in the House to vote on an Epstein investigation, then it'll go through Senate Majority Leader John Thune, who is very skeptical. He's not been very positive about an Epstein investigation. And if it can get through him, then it goes to a vote to the Senate. And if it can get through the Senate, then Donald Trump has to sign it into law. And
He's
Donald
definitely
Trump,
not
Oh, he's gonna he'll sign it.
You should have burned it.
without a doubt.
What's plan B?
So what we're shooting for is an independent congressional commission where we need a majority in the House and we need a majority in the Senate, but we don't need a presidential signature.
Right.
And our plan is to harass legislators until they do the right thing and make sure that, because there's 218 that are willing to vote for this discharge petition. So there is a majority there. And I think that there would be people receptive. It's unfortunate, though, that it's partisan. I mean, all we want is a simple investigation into child trafficking, Epstein-related child trafficking, but it's become a partisan issue. When you would think that every legislator would want to vote for, yes, we need an investigation into a child trafficking network where no one has been indicted except for Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
Anytime like somebody like Thune, who if anybody's like cynical against it, it's like
Yeah.
it's kind of it's a weird thing to be against, you know?
Thune, I mean, I look at all these guys that are against it. And I mean, it's really weird.
It's weird to be against that.
That we have congressmen and congresswomen that vote against an investigation into child trafficking. When you think about that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, it's also is the thing I'm always confused about. Like, are there really like Epstein papers? Like, I find it hard to believe there's like a giant stack of papers that has a bunch of information about like high power sex offenders that's just sitting in a safe right now. That people are like, no, you can't see that. Wouldn't they destroy that?
Well, I released Epstein's Black Book and flight logs
Yeah, I remember
in
that.
2015. And all the perps are in that book, and all the perps are on the flight logs. I mean, there's a lot of other people that are named, but there's a lot of perps. And the day after Epstein was arrested, the FBI opened up his safe. And his safe contained
Oh, there you go.
discs and discs and discs of underage girls.
Dang.
And also, there were hard drives that were taken too. And the thing about Pam Bondi, she's saying that the FBI just started looking at this stuff a couple of months ago. which is total bullshit. I mean, the FBI and Department of Justice and whoever else was covering up for Epstein, they were looking at that stuff in 2019. It didn't like sit in some dark corner of the FBI. And now we got to look at it 6 years later. So the Trump administration has been guilty of a lot of lies. Pamela Bondi came out and said, yes, it's on my desk and we're going to release names. And then they released it and it was a nothing sandwich. I provided more incriminating information on Jeffrey Epstein and his network in 2015 than Pam Bondi did in 2025.
That's pretty weird, actually, now you say that.
And then she said that she'd been bamboozled by the FBI field office, that they had, because it was such a nothing sandwich. And then she said now she has a truckload of evidence. And she said,
It's never great. Whole truckload of CP.
Yeah, what's the protocol for them watching? Is there like a specific government protocol? You have to literally watch child pornography. Like, how do they do? Is there like a 30-second increment thing, or like how do they do that?
I don't know. They probably hire some pervs or something. It's
There's probably plenty of them in the government. It's perfect.
We got a couple guys that'll volunteer over there.
No, for real, that's like fucked up to have to watch.
Of course.
That. Yeesh.
so.
Yeah, it's like life altering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pam Bondi then said, she keeps digging herself into a deeper and deeper hole. She said only matters related to national security would be redacted. So now she has to tell us what a bunch of child molesters have to do with national security. And then ultimately they put out a memo that no one signed that said that there were 300 gigabytes impounded from Jeffrey Epstein, that there are over 1,000 victims, and that Jeffrey Epstein just downloaded these thousands of hours of pornography from the internet, and he molested over 1,000 victims without any help except from Ghislaine Maxwell. I mean, total bullshit. And Bondi had said earlier that there were videos of Epstein molesting underage girls. So the lies have just kept mounting and mounting and mounting. And I think that that's why this case is being kept alive. One of the reasons why is people want to know the truth.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's also just disappointing because that's like the one thing, because like with the shutdown and everything, it's like they're bickering over this and that, but definitely having sex with children, you'd think they'd kind of pop the mask off and like, all right, we'll get to the bottom of this one. If they're punting that around, it's like, man, these guys really will lie about anything. Sad.
Yeah.
It really shows how degenerate our government is. And then Mike Johnson, who's the House Majority Speaker, he said that, and this is really bizarre, he adjourned the House early so it couldn't vote on Massey's discharge bill, which would have had the representatives vote on whether or not there should be an Epstein investigation. And then we found out that he had an app on his phone called Covenant Eye.
Yeah.
And his son also has Covenant Eye, so they can monitor each other's consumption of pornography. Yeah. That's our Speaker of the House. And
at least he wasn't there, probably. That's fair. Or maybe that's who was he? Changes
that could cut both ways.
Yeah, true. Get back from the trip, you're like, look, son, we're going to start cracking down on this whole thing here.
Yeah, it's time to make some changes.
And then
God,
he told an unbelievable lie that Donald Trump was an informant working
man on
for the FBI, spying on Epstein. And that was such an egregious lie that he had to walk it back. So
hold on, he claimed Donald Trump was there as like a secret high-level informant.
Yeah, as an informant.
00 Trump was down there
he's down
on
there.
the massage table.
Yeah.
And now he's not opening up the House, so that discharge petition cannot be voted on. I mean, but even if that discharge petition makes it through the House and makes it through John Thune and makes it through the Senate, it's never going to make it through Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, but we have a president, and I don't have Trump derangement syndrome, but we do have a president that's committed to not making sure that there's an investigation into a bunch of child molesters.
Would you say there's a chance that Trump is trying to hide that investigation because he knows the people that would release it would use him as, like, they would maybe insert him more than he was into it, You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they might weaponize it against him if you let the Democrats lead the investigation. And now that's just I'm just playing.
No, that's entirely possible.
Yeah.
I think what Trump is hiding, Trump might be involved. I mean, with Epstein, people pretty much knew what he. John McCain's widow was being interviewed about Epstein, and she said that everybody knew what Epstein was about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like a secret that what Epstein was about.
Yeah.
And Trump hung out with him for a long
What
time.
Now the thing I've always been told is he stopped hanging out with him after
Yeah.
the first time Epstein got caught in Florida.
No, it was before. Okay, so there's two stories about that.
Yeah.
There's two that Epstein did something very inappropriate to an underage girl at Mar-a-Lago, and then the other story is that they had a bidding war on a mansion in Florida, and
Yeah.
that for some reason that ended their friendship. We really don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like a damn pedophile outbidded me, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because didn't Bill Gates still hang out with him after he got busted for because he got like busted on record for pedophilia.
Yeah, in Florida. Then
In 2007.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cover story is that Bill Gates was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein in 2011. But there's an article by the Evening Standard, a UK paper, that talks about them doing business in the 1990s.
Okay.
So we have no idea of how long Bill Gates has been hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Gotcha.
I would say the big thing for me is who's hanging out with him after he got busted in 2007. Was that the first time Epstein got busted for
Yeah.
underage stuff?
Yeah.
That would be, to me, a pretty important marker as to who's still hanging out with him after that.
Well, John Burns, the head of the CIA, hung out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Another undercover agent, son of a bitch.
Who's not a spy? in
I
this?
think Bill Gates' wife came out and said he was chilling
this-
with Epstein after he got indicted.
Was this all just to capture Chris Tucker? Was this all just to bring down Tucker?
Let's take down Hawkins, man. They had
That
to take
damn
down
Chris
Hawkins.
Tucker.
Yeah. They got Spacey, Tuckman, and fucking Hawking. This is all
No,
for
no,
that?
it was Spacey and Tucker and Clinton on Epstein's plane.
Yeah.
Now you know that something very aberrant went down there with those.
Aberrant's a good word.
Allegedly.
Yeah, dude, I don't
Allegedly.
know. Yeah, true.
This whole podcast, allegedly.
Exactly. We're merely speculating. But yeah, I mean, so do you worry the kind of like appetite for justice will fizzle out under all kind of the current just people just, I guess obfuscating's the word, just being like, whatever, who cares? Let's move on. We got bigger fish to fry.
I don't think so. I mean, this thing has been covered. The Bush too covered it up. I mean, he was the guy that got the ball rolling on the cover up, and
Could you
in
explain
2007.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then Biden covered it up,
Yeah.
and Obama covered it up, and Trump covered it up. So it's been
the
covered
hell
up
happened?
by 4 different presidents.
Jesus Christ.
Must have
And
been the sickest part. It's Project X, dude. Fucking they did it. Dude.
Hawkins had the ski goggles
I'm
on.
a pursuit of-
Yeah, like that makes it seem so horrible.
It's the party of the century. They can't tell their parents.
I mean, that's so damning. If every single
4 presidents.
yeah,
Where Trump got himself into trouble is he said he'd be transparent about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
And Epstein is a Pandora's box. Once you open that, once Pandora's box is opened, the curse comes out.
Yeah.
And Trump thought that, I believe that Trump thought he could open it ever so slightly and slam it shut. But as soon as he opened it, the curse came out.
Yeah.
And he is hemorrhaging MAGA because of this issue. There's a lot of MAGA people that have just, the Trump administration and Mike Johnson have just been filled with so much bullshit that they've completely embarked on a different path than Donald Trump. I mean, they've jumped ship.
Would you say that the Epstein thing seems like a Mossad and CIA? Is it like joint to you, or is it just Mossad? Or
It's entirely possible. There's people say it's just Mossad, and I can't imagine the Mossad compromising American politicians on American soil without the CIA getting a cut.
Yeah.
I look at the Mossad and the CIA, at least the dark side of the Mossad. It's like the Gambino and the Genovese crime family.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both engaged in the same criminality, and they work together instead of working against each other. And Virginia Giuffre, her memoir came out a couple of days ago, and she talked about a prime minister that beat her up, and that was really vicious with her. And I knew Virginia. I got to know her pretty
Fucking
well.
Angela Merkel.
Virginia told me that it was a Hood Barak.
Fucking Merkel.
Sorry.
Merkel got in there.
That's terrible.
Laid the lumber. Allegedly. No, it was.
It was a Hood Barak.
Oh,
the prime
okay.
minister.
Whoa, okay. I was going to say, why didn't she name him?
She just said prime minister in her book, but she told me
That's Turkey,
Oh,
right?
shit.
that it was a Hood Barak.
Is that Turkey?
No, he was the prime minister of Israel.
Oh, jeez.
And he was also head of Israeli intelligence at one point, too.
Yikes.
So that's how high this goes. It goes to the former prime minister of Israel, and it goes very, very high in American politics, too.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're not going to get that.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell us that.
They're going to need like a Snowden type figure.
Well, and I think that's why Americans really want to know how corrupt their political system is. And I've been writing about political blackmail for 22, 23 years. And I think that our political system is rife with blackmail. Even if Trump isn't involved with Epstein, he's protecting a system that's heavily compromised. I mean, that's what I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that as far as I can, I mean, I don't really know much about the government, but yeah, if they can't release that, if they do have damning evidence that they can't release, it's kind of proof. I mean, their whole thing is kind of like, dude, there's nothing there. People are hyping this all up. It's not what they said it was, but I don't know.
There's
Seems like
over
there could be.
1,000 victims that we know of.
There you go.
And-
There's good counterpoint.
We know, we know that, and then we know the procurers. We know who a bunch of the procurers are.
What?
I mean, the New York Times has written an article on 6 procurers, and Politico has written an article on 5 procurers. So we could take those procurers and indict them on multiple counts of child trafficking, and then they would roll over on the perps, and then you've got a bunch of victims who would be willing to testify against the perps. I mean, this whole thing could be taken care of really quickly if the Department of Justice had the will. If Pamela Bondi and Kash Patel weren't lying their asses off, this could be taken care of.
Yeah, that was the one thing that kind of sunk them when they were asked directly, like, were you told to warn Trump if anything came up, kind of like indicting him or alleging that he was involved, and they would be like, why are you even asking me this? Which is kind of like, dude, it's a yes or no, man. Just say yes, but yeah.
But that's also the thing where it's like, I'm not defending Trump again, but it's like there's an idea where he could be like, the intelligence communities have been trying to get him.
Yes,
some parts of the intelligence community have been trying to get him for a while.
for sure.
It's like, who knows under the last.
Yeah.
If they like slid some fucking names in there of like, well, Trump did this also. You just add it to the fucking file.
Yeah.
And then when he's like, I'm going to release it, and he opens it, and it's like, oh shit, they said I did a bunch
They got
of shit.
me. The letter.
I don't know.
What do you think about the letter? No, true. That
But
letter.
he was obviously, he was boys with him.
Who knows? Yeah, exactly. But say the letter's not real. That would have scared me. If I was a president and they came up with a thing, being like, "Yo, this guy wrote this," I'd be like, "Fuck."
Now,
this.
you guys think a letter is real?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I have a hard time believing
Okay.
that Rupert Murdoch would have published it without vetting it. And if you look at the birthday book and the other entries, it's consistent with what's in the birthday book.
Yeah.
So
you believe the letter's real?
yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Can he draw like that? That was like kind of fucking impressive, honestly. Taken out of the context.
I mean, he probably had a kid do it.
I was impressed with the handwriting. I don't have very legible handwriting.
No,
So
but even shaping it like the.
yeah.
Also, the wordplay again, just taken out of context, was I thought fairly strong. Judging it as a piece of prose, I was like, damn, I didn't know Trump had had that in him. Blood of the poets coursing through him.
So I've been in this reality for a long time. I've been investigating Epstein since 2012. What do you guys think? I mean, what's your surmise on all this?
Part of me if I'm being honest, it's like there is something awesome about being like, yeah, all the guys on top are sick perverts and I get to take them down. So there's part of me that like not wants it to be true, but I get like excited for that to come out. So I try not to get too like, yeah, it's definitely the case. But the more and more people who really research it tend to be like, yeah, it was definitely a giant conspiracy that's being covered up. So I kind of believe that. I think it's yeah, I think there's a strong possibility it's a horrible, terrible conspiracy that's getting covered up by super powerful people.
Yeah.
So
89% of the American people want the Epstein files to be released. And the government...
Shout out to those 11%.
Yeah, I was thinking, there's probably 11% are probably pedophiles.
That's crazy.
I think they actually, they polled, I don't know what country it was in, but they were like, should we relax the child, like the pedophilia laws? And I do think there were 14% of people, it was either pedophilia or child pornography, were like, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Well, Alan Dershowitz is on record saying that child pornography should be legal.
Yeah, dude.
He was one of Epstein's
Maybe it was a
swell
podcast.
pals.
Maybe he might have been doing a podcast. It might have been out of context. He might have been joking.
Damn, what's his argument for that? Being like,
Probably have that quote at some point, dude. We've done this for a million hours. Sure, there was one night where I jokingly said that.
Dershowitz is a serious man.
I'm serious as hell. Fucking sell out. Fuck you.
Matt, stop laughing and get quiet. Matt, seriously, I know we fuck around a lot, but I want to make it a really important
This is an
point.
important thing I want to say.
You in 20,
You got that
2017.
legalize it.
It's you in 2017.
Legalize it.
Matt, seriously, you fucking stop messing around. I want to make a point. So why did Dershowitz say that?
I think Alan has some psychological issues
Yeah, fair.
towards women. I
Thinks they're
busted
too
him
old.
lying. And he was sued by, Virginia Giuffre's affidavit came out in 2015, and she said that she'd been molested by Alan Dershowitz and Prince Andrew and Jean-Luc Brunel. And Alan Dershowitz went on the offensive, and he
He's
was
like, I don't
talking,
think it's a crime.
What's that?
What was his offensive? Like, I don't think it's a crime.
Well, no, his offensive was, I never fly without my wife.
Oh, the Pence.
And then the pants too. And then the flight logs that I had that I put up showed that he was definitely flying without his wife.
Liar.
So he told American lawyer that he only flew with his wife, and then I nailed him lying. I said, are you sure you want to go with this? And then he said, well, maybe I forgot, this girl. That.
Forgot to bring her to the sex island.
And then he changed his tune because
That's right. She wasn't there.
She would have hated it. Wait, so he did? He changed it and it was like, okay, so maybe sometimes I do.
Well, he changed his tune in a deposition, and he said that his wife flew with him on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. So, I busted Alan.
Dang.
And lying.
He had to change it up a little bit.
He had to change it up a little bit after that article came out.
What office does this guy hold? What does he do? I always hear his name. I don't know really what he does.
Well, I mean, he's a retired Harvard law professor, but he's made his name defending rapists and murderers.
Jesus.
Like Mike Tyson and O.J. Simpson. And he's got a long list of malignant types that he's defended.
Okay.
Klaus von Bülow. That's his thing, is trying to show innocence to the most guilty, malignant people on the face of the earth. That seems to be his thing.
So, how'd you get into all this? What got you kind of, seems to be like a crazy thing to kind of buckle down into. How'd you get into this?
I had a difficult childhood, and that's kind of the reason why. Mm-hmm. I have a lot. Before I even got into writing about this really weird shit, I had written a lot about children's issues, and my mom was a Playboy bunny, and I never knew my father. I was born in Minneapolis, and then we moved to Chicago where she was a bunny, and then we moved in with another bunny.
Whoa.
So when I was a kid, I was raised by bunnies. And and Freud's Oedipus complex.
Let's get into it, yeah. You're in the hutch.
Freud's Oedipus complex has been largely dismissed, but I really like carrots. I ate a lot of carrots, so I don't know what.
So it was just bunnies. So what would Freud say about it? Because there's supposed to be the fear of the father castrating you. You had no fear of the
I
castration.
didn't meet my dad till I was 16.
Oh, yeah.
So it was, it's kind of funny. My mom told me how bad my dad was.
Yeah.
My grandmother told me how bad my dad was. My uncles told me how bad my dad was. And then when I met him, he was much worse.
Oh, shit. I thought he was going to be the man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's the man, dude.
So
Probably jealous. You're hanging out with bunnies. You're sort of like fucking pumped.
well, it was a good gig as a kid
Yeah.
to hang out with bunnies. I mean, there wasn't anybody to play with.
For sure.
But the bunnies were always really nice to me.
That's nice.
And my mom went to L.A. My mom and I went to L.A. She split Chicago. We went to L.A. And but we lived with two women, and one of them married a mafioso, and one of them became a prostitute, and a high class prostitute. And my mom ultimately married an attorney. So he was an asshole, but she got the best bet of any of the three, the best deal.
So just to bring it back, so why was your dad's like? What was your impression of your dad when you finally met him at 16? Like, what did he do that you were like, damn, this guy is a fucking asshole?
But I mean, just he dripped of it. I mean, there wasn't a benevolent bone in his body. I mean, just a really nasty, foul human.
Damn.
Yeah.
So like you met him, and I'm sure you were pretty like stoked to meet the guy finally. And what did he do? Was he just like?
Yeah, I probably met him 10 times in my life.
Okay.
I've got a rare neurological disorder that I've had 2 major neurosurgeries for. It's called dystonia, and it disfigures people. Mm-hmm. And there's only 2 neurosurgeons in the country that perform the kind of surgery that I need. One's in Jacksonville, Florida. One's at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. And my last neurosurgery was about 10 years ago. And I called up my dad. I hadn't talked to him in a while. And I said, I'm going to have neurosurgery, and I'm going to have to get cleared before I go back to New York. So I'm going to need a place to stay. And he said, you got yourself into this. You get yourself out of it.
What an asshole. So you're absolutely right. The guy's a fucking asshole. Class A jerk.
His son's about to have major neurosurgery.
Hey, you did this to yourself, asshole.
You got to get yourself out of this.
Oh, man.
So that is my dad in a nutshell.
Yeah.
What a hard ass.
He died last year. I hadn't seen him in 20 years. I mean, we talked on the phone occasionally, but I went and saw him before he died. And
what did he die from? If you don't mind me asking.
Neurosurgery.
Yeah.
I think it was his heart that ultimately. But the guy, I got to admit, as far as alcoholics go, the way that he drank, all his brothers died in their early 60s, but he made it to his mid 80s.
Kept it rolling.
Yeah, I mean, impressive.
Yeah, the hate fueled him.
The hate will fuel you.
So my mom,
Damn, he probably doesn't even remember that phone call he was probably hammered. Like, you know what? You got yourself into this. Fucking get out of it. He was probably always like, what the fuck is my son's problem? Why this guy's so mad at me?
That's a fair point.
Well, actually, he did get mad at me, and he told his wife that, if I called, he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Okay.
So,
well,
you just can't beat unconditional paternal love like that.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
So my mom ultimately married this corporate lawyer, and he was a very violent guy. All the women on my mom's side of the family marry violent assholes or drunk assholes. And he was pretty violent towards me, and my mom was cool with it. And after one kind of particularly nasty beating I took in the living room, I ran away. I was 12.
Damn.
And I'm really glad that I didn't get that far when I was 12 years old, because a lot of bad things can happen to 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
And then I was sent to, it was a military school. It was, I was in 8th grade. I was 13, so it wasn't quite it was St. James Shattuck. Shattuck was the military part. St. James was when you got into 9th grade, you went into Shattuck. But it was the same kind of hazing. It was brutal. It was really violent. The first 2 books that we read were the Bible and Lord of the Flies. I mean, that was how that place indoctrinated. And it was really violent. I was a good student. I was a good athlete. And my mother and stepfather said that I didn't have to go back if I did well. So I did well. And they said, well, since you've done so well, we're going to send you baand I said, I'm not going back there. And they said, well, you got to go back. And I said, no, I'm not going back. And they said, well, we'll put you in foster care. And by this time I hadn't done anything,
Jesus, man.
And then I ultimately ended up going to public school. But at that point,
so they didn't put you in foster care. You called their bluff on the
And then at that point, I started smoking weed.
Sick.
And I went from like a straight A student to failing classes. I mean, it was.
And damn, the weed was like 2% THC back then.
No, weed's a perfect gateway into Epstein. Smoke a little weed, you go, these motherfuckers are pedophiles. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Damn, so you started toking.
And then there was I tuned in, turned on, and dropped out basically. And
just off the weed, or were you taking anything else?
I was doing other stuff too. And then I got kicked out of a high school. And then I ultimately ended up at a high school that an avocado could have graduated from. I mean, this high school, they gave us...
Reading. Reading, PA. We got a couple avocado grads. We got some avocado grads.
Some Haas avocados. So then you got through. They pushed you through.
Well, so at this high school, they gave us pinball machines, foosball tables, pool tables, and smoking lounges.
That's awesome.
To keep us there. They really, I mean, and I knew that some of my friends were dropping out, and I was a major knucklehead at that point. Still kind of a knucklehead, but I realized I would never have an easier ride for the rest of my life in this high school. So I graduated from high school, and then I started hitchhiking around the country.
Jesus.
And that was really a good time.
What year was this?
I started hitchhiking around about 79.
Whoa.
And the 60s as like a cultural movement went from like 1959 through like the 70s. And when I was there's a book by Jack Kerouac called The Dharma Bums, and
it's gonna be The Road, but whatever. The Road, I know.
Wait, what's it called again?
Dharma Bums.
Dharma
and on
Bums.
the road too. They're both about hitchhiking around.
Didn't one of his friends try to levitate the Pentagon? I think it was Allen Ginsberg.
Sounds awesome.
Him and his friend tried to levitate. They tried to meditate until the Pentagon started levitating off the ground. It was like a big thing during Vietnam.
Literally the dumbest dudes of all time. I wonder if the Pentagon took him seriously at all, though.
I think they probably did.
The Pentagon was probably, they're outside. They're trying to levitate us right now.
That did
hold on to something. We're going to get levitated.
It might have been Ginsberg.
Ginsberg, I think it was Ginsberg. You're right. It was
Dumbest
Ginsberg.
fucks alive are outside. It's our worst nightmare.
Because there's people in Vietnam, they would get reports and be like, I don't know, like, what's going on back home? Like, I don't know, some fucking weird poet's trying to levitate the Pentagon. They're like, motherfuckers, jerks.
Yeah. We're going to send 2 guys out there to beat the fuck out of him.
You went to West Point, right?
Very, very briefly, yeah. A couple weeks.
Why did you? Why was it such a short tenure?
I knew I wasn't going to make it before I got there. The last like 2 months leading up to it, I was like, I made a huge mistake. And then as soon as I got there, I knew I made a huge mistake. Yeah, that was it.
Did it change your perspective on life? Is that what made you decide to become?
I mean, it was a giant, humiliating failure, so that probably helped.
Set you up for comedy.
I was young. I was like 17, and I experienced like a town-wide humiliation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my whole town was excited about it.
Oh, wow.
And 3 weeks later, I was on my parents' couch. They were like, "You fucking loser." Yeah,
I never thought about it like that.
yeah, it was a very.
I thought you could just get out and be like, wasn't for me. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, you think that.
yeah,
You know, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna make fun of me for the rest of my life.
true, especially
Yep.
Central PA. Yeah.
Central PA, they were fucking pumped I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That book I'm reading right now, Vietnam Percasey or Percasey, whatever it's called. They talk about how he's just like he's in high school. Him and his friend are like playing, soldiers at like 13.
Yeah.
17 comes around. He's like, bro, send me to the Marines. And I really think, because back then they didn't have the internet. So like, they're like, I'm going to join the Marines. I think they thought people would be like, welcome, hero. Here's your quest.
Yeah.
And you're just screamed at on a bus from day one. Like, get the fuck, I'll fuck your mom, you little bitch. And then you're just like, they got there and they're like, this isn't at all what we thought was going to happen.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
That does happen. And West Point, the same. Now, the boot camp's not like that serious.
Yeah.
But it is different, especially when you're recruited for football.
Yeah.
Every time I would go visit there, I'd be like, this place is awesome.
Oh, they
everyone's having a
fucking
blast,
tricked you.
dude. This is all great. And you get there and they're like,
Bitch.
yeah. And I wasn't as smart as everyone else there. And there was a lot. I did not belong. So.
Because after my year of regimentation at Shattuck St. James, I mean, that was it. I was done. And I hadn't really been turned on to church or God or anything like that. And they were really heavy on God and violence. And I just kind of discarded everything once I started getting high.
Yeah.
I had a lot of anxiety with my stepfather. And then I had a lot of anxiety with that school because it was very violent. And once I started getting high, that anxiety just kind of melted away from me.
Tight.
And and that kind of was my trajectory. But being on the road at that point was a really good time because you'd meet other Dharma bums, and we were all young and idealistic and looking for ourselves, looking for the world, looking for America, and it was really a good time.
Then how'd that bleed into the 80s, though? Because then the 80s, didn't that become a whole different thing?
The 80s was different. I got off the road when I was, I think about 82.
Okay.
I noticed one thing about my fellow Dharma bums. Dharma is the Pali word for truth, and bum is the American word for bum. And my fellow Dharma bums, as they got older, their Dharma was receding, which only leaves bum. So
I think that's how most bums, it's pretty typical. And then cocaine came around.
Yeah.
I did some of that.
Yeah. That probably changed the whole vibe. You guys became venture capitalists.
But I ended up at the University of Minnesota. They had a program where if you hadn't been to school in 4 years, you could take classes, and if you did well, you'd matriculate. And so that's what happened is I took classes. So nice. I got very lucky that they had that.
Sure, Golden Gopher.
Golden Gophers, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I mean, that football team has sucked since 1960.
Yeah.
But I...
No, they got a guy right now. The coach is doing all right. Fleck. You go look
yeah.
Oh, you know about Fleck?
Yeah, I know about Fleck. Yeah.
He could row the boats, dude. They could be all right.
He's highly entertaining. He kind of reminds me of the Music Man, that musical, where, he thinks that he's making people think that he's actually got a good football team.
He's doing all right.
But Ohio State beat the U of M like 41-3 or something.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
they'll do that to everybody. But they beat Nebraska.
They did
Gophers
beat Nebraska.
Beat Nebraska. That was nice.
But Nebraska's been pretty bad since Tom Osborne split. So.
Damn, dude. I didn't know you knew Ball. Ball and Epstein? Let's go.
This is the Golden Gophers breakout combo. So nice. So you went to college. You're back.
I took philosophy class. I liked philosophy classes. Had it been not for philosophy class, I don't think I would have been able to make it through college. But I majored in philosophy. Well, actually, it was kind of a rigorous major. It was philosophy and hallucinogenics.
Sick.
And
Damn.
and which left me very confused.
Now you have Matt's attention.
You might be a master manipulator.
Yeah, dude, you're Mossad.
Yeah, that will get you.
But I love, to this day, I still love philosophy. I mean, I started reading philosophy when I was like 15, so Eastern philosophy. And I think that I took one journalism class, and I thought it was the most boring thing I'd ever encountered in my life. Because I was thinking about journalism, but I took that one class, and I said I could never do journalism.
Good for you.
Little did you know.
Well, I ultimately was hired by the University of University of Minnesota Medical School to write academic papers on things that had to do with ethics. And that was a good gig. I did it for about 5 years, and it paid really well. I mean, because you've got a philosophy degree, they're going to do that or teach or drive a cab, one or the other. And I liked doing that. I kind of was, my colleagues were, the hypocrisy was kind of getting to me. And I realized that I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites. But my colleagues didn't realize their hypocrisy. So I felt like I was a superior hypocrite than them. Yeah. And when you start thinking that you're a superior hypocrite, they kind of push you out there. Yeah. But something happened. I had started to moonlight as a journalist. And there was this woman who she ran an organization that helped prostitutes get off the street. And she was a little crazy, but she said that there's a serial killer killing prostitutes. And the Minneapolis police, St. Paul police denied it.
Not in Minnesota.
Not in Minnesota, yeah. The nice Midwest. Yeah. And so I went to the State Bureau of, I think it's something, they gave me a readout of the age, the sex, and the way someone died. And then I went to the databases for the Minneapolis newspaper and St. Paul newspaper, and I compiled a list of 38 women who had been stabbed, strangled, or beaten to death in like the previous 8 years. And it was pretty damning. And I went to and most of them were prostitutes. And I went to the cops and I said, "You still want to see it? There's no serial killer." Yeah. And I went to the Minneapolis police, and I went to the St. Paul police. And then the article got published, and actually a task force was formed to catch this guy. They never caught him. I think there might have been up to 3 of them, but anyway, they were never caught. And I'd written these academic papers for 5 years, and I'd written a book that was, I thought, a pretty good book, or I'd co-authored a book, and it got nothing done. And here I write an article, and there's a task force formed. So that's why I kind of changed gears and got into journalism.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You got to look into Austin.
Yeah.
You might have something.
I mean, the FBI is even cop to it.
Yeah. How many... Do they? I guess it's a hard thing to have statistics on. Do they know how many serial killers are like on average in a country in a given time? Is there like always like 5 or 6 of them kicking around?
Okay, so the FBI, when I was writing about serial killers, I haven't written about, since I'm writing about government malfeasance, it's so much more evil than serial killers.
Yeah,
but
that's bad.
But the FBI said that there were 50 at any given time. But I talked to other people that said that it's more like probably 200.
Dang.
Yeah. Was that around MK Ultra? Isn't there like a correlation? Like people try to.
There's a really good book written by a guy named Dave McGowan, and he showed that a number of serial killers were either like in the Phoenix program, which was in Vietnam, or they'd been somehow entangled with the government. Some had been. He made an argument that some had been through MK Ultra. And it's called Program to Kill. Really a good book. Yeah. Really a good
book.
I mean, I'd strongly suggest it to anybody that's into serial killers and the government creating serial killers.
Dang.
Matt took LSD, and I've seen darkness in his eyes since then. He might be Matt MK Ultra himself, and he's gonna strangle a hooker.
I need a conservatorship immediately. I need to move back in with my parents. I should move my whole family back in with my parents and be like, guys, I can't stop thinking about killing gay guys in Austin. Take me in. That'd be nice, actually.
What was your jump off point? Did you go to college or did you?
I did. I kept going to college after West Point. I went to Elon, failed out of there, went to Harrisburg Area Community College, and then I went to Westchester University. And then while I was at Westchester, I started doing stand-up a little. And that was it. Just kept doing stand-up.
And you were kind of hooked?
Yeah, for sure.
I read Lenny Bruce's book, How to Talk Dirty and Influence People. And the first time that he got up in front of a crowd and got laughs, he said he was hooked.
Yeah, that's typically how it works. How about you, Matt?
Same thing. Yeah.
You got the
when you
bug.
get the room laughing, you go, oh, this is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
And then you bomb and you go, I fucking hate myself. And then they
Especially
laugh.
outside of that, when the rest of your life you're a giant loser.
Yeah.
You have 5 minutes once a week where you're like, yeah, maybe I'm cool.
So when I was hitchhiking, I lived on the ashram of a guru. And I might have talked about that with you guys. When I got there, I was really influenced by Eastern philosophy, the Beatles, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, all that Dharma bums, all that stuff. And I went and lived with on the ashram of this Indian guru, and I was learning meditation and yoga. And one day I was talking to the guru, and I could have sworn I smelled cigarettes on his breath. Now, he was an enlightened being, a celibate. He was like our conduit to God. And I went to one of the people on the ashram, who I'd eventually call the pod people. I went to one of the pods, and I said, I could have swore I smelled cigarettes on Swami's breath. That couldn't be possible, could it? And he goes, well, here's the thing with that. He has to have one vice to keep him tethered to this plane of reality. So he can teach us. And I went, oh, okay. And
I bet you he has 2 vices. I bet you there's another vice coming,
and
it's fucking all the women.
yes, that was the second one.
Yeah, of
And
course.
That's best case scenario.
Every single time. Yeah,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, there could be a third.
And then the third one was
Guys' butts too.
embezzling money from his more affluent initiates.
Well, you got to be able to do it. It's the only way.
And I was thinking to myself, this guy must be very spiritually advanced if he has to do all that just to stay on this plane of reality so he can teach us.
This happened to Bernie Madoff. He was just trying to stay down in this realm.
And then I got kicked out of there, and then I hitchhiked to New York, and where I stayed for a while, and then I hitchhiked around a little bit. I ended up in Arkansas with some hillbillies. I lived with some hillbillies, and they were, in Pulp Fiction, Zed and his buddy in the cellar.
Oh, no.
They kind of remind me of Zed and his buddy. And they liked me, though. I was a novelty, the Yankees. So I lived with them for a while, and I worked on a road crew. We were building a highway. We were getting paid $3.50 an hour, which was really hard work. And then they were kind of getting tired of me. And they had a lot of guns, and I didn't want to be a mound in the backyard. So I eventually hitchhiked around, and then I hitchhiked to L.A.
So did you meet them hitchhiking, or did you just kind of like wander into there? How do you kind of fall in with a bunch of hillbillies in Arkansas?
They pick you up hitchhiking.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the way it was back then. I mean, people would pick you up hitchhiking, and you could. Sometimes they'd put you up for a night. Sometimes they'd put you up for. It all depended. I was a good guy to party with. I was fun. I'm not going to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
I didn't have any psychopathic inclinations. So people were pretty generous to me when I was hitchhiking around. And then I ultimately ended up in L.A. where I tried stand-up comedy.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
you were saying that.
And I would get loaded and then do the amateur night at the Comedy Store and at the Improv. And it wasn't, sometimes I was successful, sometimes I wasn't.
Yeah, that can happen.
Yeah.
But I thought it was tough because at that point in my life, I did not have the self-esteem to handle bombing. And I think it takes a certain amount of self-esteem to handle bombing or self-delusion or something.
I would say more delusion.
Yeah, delusion.
Not a lot of steam going on.
And maybe a lack of self-esteem,
Yeah.
like a complete zero self-esteem to just be like, yeah, I know. After you bomb, you go, yeah, of course, I suck.
Yeah, I get done and be like, those fools don't know anything.
Yeah, you can also hit that a lot, for sure.
No, it's always I suck.
Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to get to the point where you felt pretty comfortable on stage?
I don't know.
I at least, even just like pretty comfortable is like 14 years to where you're not like completely like, this sucks. I was just in Buffalo this weekend and I was like, I was pretty chill. I was back there like pretty confident. And I like thought back to, I think just like maybe 2 years ago, 3 max, when I did that place the first time. And I was like an absolute nervous wreck the entire week. I like remember it vividly. I had brought my wife. I had a baby at the time. And I remember just like didn't talk to her the whole time. I was like completely out of my head with nerves. I'd be in the green room like, this is wrong. I shouldn't be here. Like completely harsh on myself.
Get that.
Yeah.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, but this was like maybe I don't know. I'd be like I was just on edge completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it's not that bad anymore. But I was like, man, I was kind of happy about it. I'm like, damn, I don't know something. I've made some progress on some weird metric inside, but. Yeah,
Were
I remember.
you nervous when you did the Netflix show?
Yeah, I was pretty nervous. Yeah, that was a bad feeling to see like 30-something people there to like film it, and you go, oh fuck, I'm the subject of this thing. You go, this is a mistake.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
Where'd you get that cup?
My friend.
Thing's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. She's Jamaican too, so it kind of makes it count a little
That's
more.
awesome. She's Jamaican?
Yeah, it's my wife's friend.
You guys are sharing gifts?
It's my wife's friend. She gifted me this coffee mug.
Read, bad man.
23.
Read, bad man. She gave me the cup. It wasn't me.
And you've got this sitcom. Is it
One day.
easy
Maybe
to
one day.
interact with other actors?
Most of the people on the show are just our friends
Okay.
from Philly. Yeah, it's very easy. It's very low pressure.
Because some comics can make the leap to sitcoms and other ones can't.
We'll see if we can keep it going. That'd
like
be
the
nice.
show.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
As I said, it's
My dad loved it too. He's always
Really?
like, my dad. He's like, he watches it all the time.
Matt's in it. Matt's got 2 episodes.
yeah.
Yep. I've been typecasted. I'm just a cop.
He's a cop.
People dude. I've been asked to do a cop too. I'm totally typecasted.
Really?
Just cops for
I mean,
me.
if you
dude.
get that crew cut, you're fully a fucking cop. You're fully a cop.
I've only had one other person ask.
You guys have become stars since I was first on the show, and I've just become old and grizzled. You know, it's
I'm getting pretty grizzled
You're dealing
too.
with some pretty heavy stuff.
Yeah, true. He did
Take it
the
out.
road. Hit the road again.
it does. I mean, that reality is so dark. To tell you the truth, I don't really know how it. When I first came across it in Omaha, and I saw how many kids had been destroyed and how it had been covered up, I just said, these fuckers are going to have to kill me to stop me. This is just too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Epstein came along, and I thought, because I wrote a pretty good book on the Omaha network,
Yeah.
but we couldn't get it. People just didn't want to believe that the government would be involved in something like that. And then Epstein came along, and then that kind of gave me a second wind. And because I spent 7 years on that first book, and I was doing podcasts where people are asking me about the Illuminati and shape-shifting reptilians and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And I'd worked so hard on this book, and nobody was buying it. And now people are buying it a lot. So because of Epstein. I mean, Epstein has given the book a resurgence.
Wait, so what would you say when you'd be on those programs? They'd be asking you about like shape-shifting reptilians. Would you just be
I
like...
would say something pretty snarky, and then they would get upset with me. And then that'd kind of be the end of a congenial conversation.
That would kind of piss me off if I spent 4 years researching and writing a book. You know, like, what about interdimensional reptilian avatars?
Well, I was. There were these I guess Evangelical, they had a conspiracy show. I guess it was relatively big, and I'd never heard of them, but I talked to them like about a month before I was going to go on. I said, you guys should really read the book.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of apocrypha floating around on the internet about this. And then they called me up, and they were very happy, evangelical. Hey, Nick, how you doing? And and I asked them, did you read the book? And they said, no, but we've been cruising the internet, and we know a lot. And then, like, one of the first questions the dude asked me was about the Illuminati, and then there was some other crazy questions. I said, man, you obviously have not read this book. And
wasn't there some evangelicals in Florida in the book, or whatever? Didn't they say they were like a church group? That van of
the Finders.
Yeah, the Finders.
Oh yeah,
well, that was just a weird cult.
Yeah.
And so the guy said, well, what politicians have been compromised? And I said, well, it's really kind of impossible to explain to you the politicians that have been compromised unless you really understand the kind of power that was deployed to cover this up. There were 2 grand juries in Nebraska and 1 grand jury in D.C. that covered this up. So I can name names, but it wouldn't have any meaning without. And then he started going, who are the politicians? Who are the politicians? And then, because I'd been a little snarky myself. So that was the end. And they were going to call me back and thank me for the interview. And they never did, man. I'm still waiting for that call. I think I hurt their feelings.
Yeah, what was the name of that? Wasn't it called like the Boys something? Or that was
Boys
the thing
Town
connected to the Franklin scandal and all that stuff?
Yeah, the pimps were getting kids from the Boys Town, which is probably the most iconic, famous orphanage in the world. I was just talking to one of those kids earlier today. This kid, man, he's been through hell. His mother was a schizophrenic, and he was put in multiple foster care homes, and where he was molested. And then he went to Boys Town when he was 12. And he was picked to be one of the kids that was flown around.
Jesus.
And this is actually in the book. He couldn't take it anymore because some of these pedophiles are very sadistic, like what happened to Virginia Giuffre with Ehud Barak. Some of these pedophiles are, and then after a weekend of very sadistic treatment, he went to they have houses and house parents in Boys Town, and he said, I can't take it anymore. I can't take. And Boys Town put him on a plane to Atlanta the next day and deposited him in a psychiatric institution.
Dang.
Where he was there for a year. And some of the other victims that I talked to that were molested at Boys Town, the exact same thing. They've been put in psych. Now, it's entirely possible that going through something like that could really mess you up psychologically, but it's also a great way to say, if this kid comes forward and says, I was molested. Yeah, he's a head case. We don't worry about him.
Yeesh.
So, yeah, it's kind of it's been dark, but the thing is, I've been at it for so long. And with Epstein, I see light. I mean, I just think it would be, according to the Centers for Disease Control, 25% of underage girls and 5% of underage boys have been molested in our country. And people in the field think it's slightly conservative for girls and very conservative for boys. But if you just go with the CDC numbers, you got 50 million kids.
Yeesh.
So I think that for us to put even a dent in that, it'd be good if the government didn't aid and abet child trafficking.
Yeah.
So I think that that's the first step in kind of cleaning up our society. We'll never get rid of it, but we can definitely take a first step by making sure that the government doesn't facilitate it anymore.
That is a fucked up statistic, man. When you get into how high that is, that's terrible.
I mean, if you could take one thing out of society, if you could take child molestation out of society, the prisons wouldn't be filled. The psychiatric hospitals wouldn't be filled. A lot of people in those types of institutions have been molested as kids.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm really fortunate. There was emotional, verbal, and physical abuse, but I was never sexually abused. When I started hitchhiking around as a kid, though, I started hitchhiking not interstate, but just around Minneapolis when I was like 15 years old. And I'd get picked up by guys that would hit on me occasionally. And, I'd just say, stop the car.
Pull over. I got to pee.
Just sprint.
Yeah. Damn.
So, and like I said, when I was 12, when I ran away the first time, I mean, I would have been susceptible to something like that. By the time I was 15, I was just too cynical and angry
Yeah.
to be subjected to something like that.
For sure. Damn, that's fucking bullshit.
I gotta go back to, I think, was it in the Franklin scandal? Was Clarence Thomas at a party in DC?
Clarence is a perv.
All right.
Interesting. Interesting.
Hold on. But the point was, there's people you could get invited to these parties.
Yeah.
And now you're just on this fucking list.
But with
And you're like, damn, I thought fucking Clarence Thomas was there. I thought this was above board. You know what I mean? Or like,
Clarence isn't above board.
I don't know much about. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Okay, so Anita Hill, there was
Oh,
that.
yeah, I remember
She said against Anita Hill. Now there were 7 women that were ready to testify against Thomas, and actually there was one that had been subpoenaed. Her name was Angela Wright, and she was going to back up Anita Hill, and then Biden lifted her subpoena, and Biden said that he lifted her subpoena because she asked for it to be lifted, and she said that that's not the case, that he was lying, that she wanted to testify. So Thomas had done this to a number of women. There was a book called Strange Justice. It was written by a former, I think, New York Times or New Yorker reporter named Jane Mayer. And there was also, Thomas was talking to Anita Hill about porn stars too. I don't know if you remember that, but he lived right around the corner from a video store. And that's where he spent most of his time, is in the adult section. So
What? How do you know that?
Because Jane Mayer.
Hold on a second.
You bumped into him.
Hold on a second. That could happen to anybody. At least it was the fucking adult section.
True.
But you're not a Supreme Court justice. So.
True.
Yeah, and also, that was, God, that must have been crazy having to go in there. Just your regular Blockbuster, turn the corner, get the porn in front of everybody.
Yeah.
I remember poking my head behind the curtains as a boy and being like, one day it'll all be mine. No idea it'd be all on my phone. I was like, just let me in there, please.
He was head of the Equal Opportunity Commission at that point. So he was pretty much incognito. But
Gotcha.
Thomas.
Wait, so how'd you know he was always in the section, though?
What's that?
How'd you know he was?
Because she interviewed someone who owned that store.
Oh.
And said that.
Damn.
That he was always,
Yeah.
That's where his first stop was. Probably his only stop, I think.
That stinks, dude.
And that dude makes decisions that affect every American.
Yeah.
And his wife is crazy too. I mean, his wife
He's
is.
probably driving her nuts.
I think she might have been driven nuts before, but she called up Anita Hill, saying that Anita Hill should recant her accusations towards her husband, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of like Hillary.
Kind of like Hillary.
Yeah, Hillary made some calls, didn't she?
I think Hillary's probably made a lot of calls.
Yeah. Well, it's exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I had no idea. I always thought it was truly a thing concocted to like take the guy down.
I was raised on that too.
Yeah.
That Anita Hill was kind of a witch hunt type thing.
No, there were a bunch of women.
What about Kavanaugh? Do you have any insight into that? Do you think, because that's how it got framed to me? It was like they did it to Thomas, they did it to Kavanaugh.
So with Kavanaugh, I was on Twitter and some guy said, "Well, that woman lacks credibility," and I said, "Well, which woman?" Because there's been other women that have come out and talked about Kavanaugh. But it makes sense. I mean, people that are susceptible to being compromised, it can really enhance their career. And I think that, I mean, I see that all the time.
True.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
think
how me
on
and Matt got big.
What's that?
That's how me and Matt got big.
Yeah.
Luckily, we only had to do stuff with each other. So.
Yeah, we just had to kiss in front of Clarence Thomas. We had to make out in front of the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I wonder too. Just playing devil's advocate. Do you ever think there's a way to weaponize kind of victims against political opponents? Because I always wonder about that too.
That's entirely impossible. But
Because the same people weaponizing child sex, you don't think they can be like, let's just send a woman out there that says this happened?
yeah, I mean, that's entirely possible.
It looks like there's no, depth they won't go to.
It's rare though. He's a retired judge. His name is Patrick Schultz. He represented various Catholic dioceses in 500 sexual abuse cases.
Jeez.
And he was interviewed by the New York Times, and he felt like of the 500 cases that he'd litigated, that less than 10 were lying. So it's very rare. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
For sure, I hear what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
if you're going to come out and say such and such molested me, the amount of fire that's going to be pointed at you is really intense. So I can see why there's all kinds of victims that will never open their mouths. And that's the other thing with Epstein. If Epstein gets covered up, those 50 million Americans that have been molested as minors, I mean, they're going to think that they have no hope for justice at all.
Yeah.
That they've got no voice.
Yeah, I mean, my idea now with it is it's going to be like a political football they're going to kick around. Like they keep talking about the JFK papers. They're like, we're going to release the JFK papers, and it's like maybe they already released them. I haven't heard anything kind of new or groundbreaking come out of that. So, do you think they'll keep it as that kind of like a carrot on a stick sort of thing? Like, oh, I'll do it.
Wait, the thing with Trump is he makes a lot of promises, and I got to give it to him. He said that there would be transparency in the Epstein case, whereas his predecessors have completely covered it up and didn't mention it.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, I think Trump thought that he could open up Pandora's box just slightly and then slam it shut. And that's just not the case with this. There's a lot of Americans, because the government shouldn't be covering up child sexual abuse, which is the same thing as aiding and abetting it. So the government, but we've got 89% of Americans that want full disclosure here. And, our government, the majority of our government wanted a single payer system when Obama did Obamacare. Mm-hmm. We didn't want all these HMOs that have become part of the Obama healthcare plan. And the government completely disregarded the will of the American people. The American people wanted us out of Iraq. Like 80% of Americans wanted us out of Iraq after a certain point, and our government didn't. I mean, a bunch of us, the majority want Gitmo shut down. The government doesn't care. I mean, the bank crisis. I mean, Americans didn't want to bail out a bunch of rich bankers.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What we did. So our government continually goes against the will. But this is a different thing. This is our children. And people don't think that my child isn't going to get molested, but I'm sure that many of the parents of victims molested by Epstein never thought that their child would get molested.
Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's like, I got a bad feeling about this kid.
For sure. Yeah, it's not on anyone's radar. It's true. I've been instructed, I don't think people do sleepovers anymore really like that. I've heard sleepovers are a thing of the past, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, well, it's just like, dude, I guess so many people now are, I guess now that this stuff's even talked about at all, people are comfortable enough.
I never even considered that. There were times I'd like go to sleep at my friend's house and my parents would be like, no.
Yeah.
Now, not that they would think that back then, but now I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck? You think I'm going to fucking diddle these kids?
Yeah, dude.
I'd be so offended if they're like, you can't sleep over there.
I know. But I think now it's like parents are just being like, let's just not, just because you just have no idea. So they're like, yeah, we're just kind of doing blanket policy. Like, dude, you guys can, I think they'll let you hang out till like 11 p.m. and they take you there. And then they drop you back off in the morning so you can like kind of have a semi sleepover experience. You just don't know. It could be some weird uncle there. You know, it's like you'd have to really know the people.
I was visiting a friend of mine who lives outside Seattle, and her son was going out with this woman he met in high school. And the parents came over to meet my friend and the son, and vet them, which I thought was kind of somewhat responsible.
That's cool.
We live in a strange time. It's very different than, I'm like an antiquated relic, but it's life has changed a lot since I was a kid, and it's changed a lot since you guys have been kids too.
True that. Well, hopefully, man, good luck with that. Hopefully it works out and they get some kind of thing rolling.
Well, we started Epstein Justice, and it's a 501c3, and I think that we're growing. It's been a tough slog, but Epstein Justice is growing, and our plan, the way that it is now with Massey, they need a majority, as I said, a majority in the discharge position, then they need a majority in the House, and then they need a majority. Then John Thune has to give the thumbs up, and then it's voted on in the Senate, and then Trump has to sign it. And that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So what we're proposing is an independent congressional commission where we just need a majority in the House and a majority in the Senate. We don't need any. We don't need a sign off by the president. And we're growing. It's been a tough slog, but people are so alienated. They do not think that they can affect change in their system, and they've been conditioned that way. But at Epstein Justice, we're saying, join us. We can affect change. We can make something happen here, because these crimes are just so horrific, and they've been so blatantly covered up that I think people are ready for a change now. They know something is really wrong with their government, but I don't think they understand the depths of the depravity of many of our leaders.
Do you think the average person could even handle if they did like, all right, fine, open it completely? What do you think the real effect of that would be in terms of like the everyday citizen or anyone really just kind of like glimpsing into it and having to like put that all together? Think it would just like crush them?
Well, what would you guys say? Would you guys be relieved to say that the system is getting fleshed out?
Yeah, I'd be like, this is definitely good. But also, too, it's like, yeah, it's just tough. Because if it is people who are either politically super powerful or like, billionaire class, like they're not going to let that happen.
Well,
never.
But here's the thing. There's 320 million Americans. And how many of if like labor's rights, that was a slog.
Yeah.
Civil rights, that was a slog. Women's rights, that was a slog. Gay rights, that was a slog. This can be done.
True.
Children's rights can be done. We can do that if we decide to. If Americans decide to do this, we can do this. It's really up to us.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I don't want to be naysaying it. I'm just kind of just thinking it through. Yeah, that's a fair point. And no, you don't really think about the kids' rights are infringed upon at all, really. So yeah, it's a weird one because there's not like a government. Well, I guess there kind of technically is. They're saying, but well, good luck. I hope that works out.
Yeah.
Really. I think it'd be good for people to know, just like, all right, we gotta get a peek into this thing and maybe shift some things around big time.
EpsteinJustice.com.
There you go.
My brother,
EpsteinJustice.com.
My brother is an evangelical and is very susceptible to denial. And I saw him at Thanksgiving, and I said, that the government covered up Epstein's pedophile network.
Nice.
You know that, right?
I did the same thing at Thanksgiving.
Well, it's just one of those
Yeah.
icebreakers.
Yeah.
that you do.
Yeah. Right before pass me
fun.
the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
And he said, I know. And I was stunned because there's a guy that doesn't think the government does anything wrong.
Yeah.
I think what really helped it was Trump covering it up
Yeah.
or putting it away, because now all the Democrats are like Epstein. So now everyone's
Yeah.
kind of like, it was always like a MAGA thing to be like Epstein files.
Yeah.
And then when Trump was on the other side of it, of the left does whatever he doesn't want. So now everyone's kind of united in this, you know,
But I'm pretty sure that there are people on the left that are compromised too.
for sure.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's why it's been covered up under two.
For sure. I just mean the people
Yeah.
that are paying attention.
Yeah,
to
they're
it.
reigniting the passion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I started tackling this issue, no one, I mean, I would pitch it to editors at magazines in New York City, and I could see the wheels going around. They would say, well, you know, this is really a horrible story. I need to help Nick Bryant. Or the cognitive dissonance would come in, and I can write Nick Bryant off as crazy, and I can have a nice dinner with my family tonight. I mean, that was, and, you know, I knew most of them would be spineless, but I didn't think all of them would be spineless. And, you know, I had some really good friends that were very high up in publishing. And one of them actually apologized to me, which I thought was really cool.
That's nice.
Years after the fact, but he said, you
Yeah.
know, Nick, I could have been a better friend to you.
I get it though. If I'm editing like Good Housekeeping and I'm like 3 fall decorations you can't do without, you're like, yeah, I don't know if that would fit.
But getting the Franklin scandal published was tough too, because I gave a book proposal to my agent, good agent. And I was summarily banished from that agency pretty quickly.
Dang.
And then I gave it to another agent who's also a very good agent, and he couldn't get anybody to sell it, or to buy it. So we finally got a small publisher on the West Coast finally bought it. So and at that point I had so much evidence. I mean, I had a grand jury's worth of sealed testimony and exhibits. I mean, I was able to prove it because of all that grand jury stuff.
Yeah.
So,
That's crazy. Well, dude,
Yeah.
hopefully,
Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
hey,
It's always good to see you.
yeah.
yeah, keep.
Whenever
doing it.
I'm in Austin,
Yeah,
I always
please
like
come
to
by.
stop by. Yeah.
Yeah, keep updating us.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find any real information.
Yeah,
about
that's
all
the
of
big
us.
thing.
Well, you can always look at me as a beacon of truth.
We will continue to.
Yeah.
And I like your audience too. When I go on bigger podcasts, the bots come and they try to undermine my character various ways. But when I read the comments in your podcast, your listeners are pretty sophisticated, and they realize that the bots are coming. They call it the bots. So I get a kick out of it.
There's Gordo,
Patreon.
Spazzarini.
Can you walk us through the spaz?
You can't edit out the spaz,
I'm
dude.
editing
Please
it
do
out.
not edit out
Do
the
not
spaz.
edit the
I'm
spaz.
cutting my mic.
No.
What happened?
Why'd you spaz?
We just joshing and then
I don't know. Yeah, I've just been having bad days after bad days.
really, what's going on with you,
I
man?
don't want to get into it on the
No,
podcast.
really, this is the time and place.
It's
Talk
Yeah.
about your inner struggles.
Damn, that
Yeah.
blanket looks nice, man.
It's just, take it. You don't-
no,
you don't have a hoodie.
Matt?
Take the zebra.
Would you like a blanket change? There's one right there.
No, I want to hear about you.
I don't want.
I would like to hear more about you. So you're having bad days?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Life in a big city?
Yeah, life in the big city.
Life in the big... You know I'm always here.
Yeah,
Actually,
man.
I'm never here. You know you could always stop by, play UFC. You could get out-wrestled in UFC if you want.
That's true. That might calm me
I
down.
wish one of you guys could play Madden.
Yeah, I'm bad.
I just started picking up Madden.
I wish you could play Madden.
I just started picking it up, dude.
I'd
No,
love to
it's
just.
nice.
I'd love to just run the ball on my friends. 4 or 5 yards at a chunk, dude. Just keep pounding the rock. There's nothing better than just dominating a game of Madden on the ground.
And they start going
Punting.
for it on fourth
I
ground.
love punting, dude.
Ooh.
Running the ball, getting good field position. Come on, dude.
Nah, the only antidote to that is going like, dude, I'm not even trying anymore, dude.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm going for it on long, like on my 20th
Yeah,
yard
fuck
line,
it.
going for fourth. Like, who cares, dude?
I got beat 4-1 in FIFA last night. Burke came up here,
Oh, he's
beat me
nice.
4-1, and then I redeemed myself with a 4-1 victory the next game.
So it's tied right now.
Yeah, we did Champions League, so it was 1 game home, 1 game away.
Yeah.
First game was 0-0. Second game he won 4-1. Oh, it hurt so bad.
Seriously, how'd you take it?
I was all right. It was preposterous. All of a sudden, his goals were just outrageous.
Yeah.
And then I redeemed myself by complete domination.
4-1.
And the Ocon man was up here to watch the Champions League final.
Really?
Yeah, this is big news.
So wait, hold. So it was 1-1. Did you win the second game?
It was 1 draw. We were 1-1.
Oh, okay.
We had 1 tie. He won 4-1. I won 4-1.
So it's
But I won the last one, so that's all that matters.
yeah, true. And then went, okay, guys, that's enough.
And I go, all right, bedtime. I have to go to sleep. I have school in the morning. And then I watched the entire Night Stalker series. I was up till 3:30 at least. Man, I forgot about that. Anyway, Guard Dog. So you're depressed. You moved to the big city.
Yeah, I'm a little down lately.
Why are you down? What are you down? What is there to be down about?
It's just my
Why, you
regular
have such a
job.
sweet Habibi thing. What's wrong?
My regular job is annoying and
Well, quit your regular job.
I know, but it's hard.
Don't give me this healthcare crap, dude.
I
I didn't have healthcare for a decade.
What, do you go to
just
the
don't
doctor?
have it.
What are you, a
Yeah.
fucking chick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just don't
Who
have.
goes to the doctor? I probably have like stage 3 something.
Yeah, this is when your body
I'm
starts
never gonna know,
incubating.
dude.
When you're in your 30s, your body starts incubating whatever's going to kill you,
Yeah,
and you
let it grow.
just don't fuck with it. Once you fuck with one thing in your body, I went to the one appointment. They tried to take my driver's license. I said, "Well, I'm never coming back to the doctor ever again." Like, you guys are fucking idiots.
I'm not going to say what race he was.
It was a lady.
Definitely.
I mean,
They can be
statistically,
Jews.
probably, yeah. Statistically, probably.
They can be Jews too, Matt.
Wait, girls are
Lady
Jews? Girls
yeah.
can be Jews too?
Girls can be Jews too.
What?
Yeah. Black people can be Jews
True.
too.
I mean, obviously, we know that.
Yeah, obviously, it goes without saying. No, Guard Dog, don't you dare.
No, you get it.
We're not done with you.
Okay, what's up, guys?
So what are you so sad about?
Yeah, what the hell? You're just a job. Of course, that stinks, man. Dude, quit
What's
right
up?
now.
Look at
No,
Lemaire.
yeah, I can't.
Look at that guy. Happy as hell.
I know that's my problem. I think.
Why? What, you're not black?
Yeah. It's my
Fucking
biggest
wish I was
problem.
black so
If I was
bad.
black, I'd be so fucking happy.
Oh, my
Would,
God.
yeah. All of my problems would go away if I were just black.
You think so? Oh, my gosh. You think that's the case?
I would have no problems at all.
What the fuck, dude?
Dude, what
This
the
is why
hell?
you're depressed. You're a damn white supremacist.
I get depressed about that a lot too.
You're depressed about how racist you
bad
are.
stand-up comedy shows, and I go, everyone thinks I'm a racist bastard.
Everyone thinks I'm a
bad
racist.
guy.
Oh, when you're saying you're doing like material that and it's not laughing, or if you don't laugh, but you said something kind of mean, that's a bad feeling. You're like, dang, I'm
Yeah.
like a jerk
I
now.
go, guys, no, I'm just kidding.
That's one of the worst feelings.
Yeah.
And then you go, guys, I'm just kidding. And then they get on Facebook. They leave and they get on Facebook and say, Shane Gillis is a piece of shit. He did it again tonight. And then I go, what? We were just hanging out. I just high-fived you. I hugged you goodbye. Why'd you do that?
It's never too late to strike back. You could go into a full spite account, dude. You could just go full spite.
I still strike back occasionally.
It's
I'll get
very-
drunk and an Instagram story will pop up.
Brittany alerts me and she goes, "Oh my god, she loves
That
it,
one
dude.
was the best.
Oh
The
my
fucking
God.
permanently closed good comedy. Permanently closed. And then I posted my sold out theater tour. Woo! God damn. Life's funny sometimes, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Comes at you fast, doesn't it? Good.
Well, everyone thinks they're going to win. That's the thing. And then events
I
transpire.
mean, there's
and
still
you-
time. I can still quickly lose and they can still win, but
I don't think
rumors,
so.
they're not going to win with that.
Yeah.
Also,
They have to
rumors
be-
swirling of one of them's homeless. I've heard that, which is, God, what the fuck happened, man?
Yeah.
It's almost like if you deal in spite and hate like that, you're going to end up in a fucking Volkswagen.
Yeah, true. One's homeless. One's
gonna end up in the
housing
people's
challenge.
wagon.
I think housing challenge is
Yeah.
the term. Preferred.
You're going to be totally housing challenged. You're going to be living in a car. I hope you're a Patreon member.
Although that's living in a car is about to blow up stuff. That could be about to blow up. Living in a car is poised to blow.
Poised to, you mean put a bomb in front of a building? Yeah.
You
like
always
the
hear that.
AT&T building in Nashville?
Whoever's homeless, write yourself a $10 million check right now and drive directly to Hollywood.
Oh, you mean blow
Jim
up
Carrey.
like
Yeah, blow up.
career-wise?
Yeah, star-wise.
Yeah.
Star power.
A lot of people like to say they lived in their car just because, like,
Faking it, yeah.
they didn't live in their fucking car.
Yeah, and it's
dude.
also like kind of, but it's like, well, dude, you had a car. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you have a car, you can have an apartment, basically. You could sell your car and get it like a security deposit and just get yourself into an apartment.
Yeah.
Kind of faking it.
Yeah.
It's homeless valor.
Or you could start racing.
Oh.
You can use that car to earn money. It's time to start winning street races.
I mean, what else do you have there?
Or kidnapping people.
Yeah, anything.
Ransom. Put them in your car.
Become a hitman.
Make them live in your Volkswagen with you.
Yeah, dude, become a hitman. You know, find people's kids or whatever. I don't know. Like,
Was that too much of an aggressive start from me? Was I too mean to the good boys?
very mean to them.
Was it mean to them?
Yeah, I mean,
They were nasty towards me, dude. I like
they
that.
tried to literally ruin your life.
Yeah, they did. Those
If they
little
could have, dude,
fucks, dude.
when the wheels were spinning,
Yeah.
they were putting sticks in your
Yeah, they were
spokes.
trying so
They were putting
hard.
sticks in your spokes. Obviously, you pulled a wheelie on your fucking mountain bike,
Yeah, I
dude.
said, "Oh,
Ramped the
you guys
curve.
thought you
dude.
got rid of that?" I went like this.
You felt the stick.
Hit him with a fucking tail whip, dude.
I was on the
tail
peg, so
whip.
Shane, look out!
But guard dog, it is a terrible feeling when they think you're a mean guy.
Yeah, but you're
So-
not. You're a nice guy.
You're a sweetheart.
I mean, you
we
obviously
just-
have anger issues. You've spat.
Try to be a nice
Why'd you
guy.
spaz on Bert, dude?
Did I really spaz? Or are you guys just busting my chops?
That was a
Bust your
spaz.
chops. We're bust your chops.
No, we're not. He's trying to be nice. That was a spaz.
It was a spaz, but I didn't think I
Why'd
was
you spaz
nasty.
so hard? He asked who you wanted, Russia or Ukraine.
Matt asked me that.
I
not
know. That's
Bert.
what I'm
It's a
saying.
perfectly logical question for us. It's not loaded
No, you
at
didn't
all.
spaz it. You spazzed because he asked you that, and then you were like, "Do the machine, Bert."
Yeah, it was a
Power play.
quit. I tried to rage quit.
You lashed out at you.
Damn.
Oh, Matt, can you throw me my cell phone too? I forgot.
Yeah, of course. Here. What was that thing called from the book we were reading where you get out of the simulation? Pulling out. Dude, the best book ever is Vert. It's VURT.
Number 2. Bible's number 1.
Sure, obviously. Obviously. I mean, Dead Sea Scrolls number 2. It's number third best.
Dead Sea Scrolls number 2. Obviously, Dead
Dude,
Sea
it's,
Scrolls.
it's fucking sick. We were listening to it on the way, it's a gamble, by the way. You throw on a fucking sci-fi cyberpunk audiobook with Team on the way up. I was like, they might hate this, but
The team has to pretend to like whatever you like.
no, dude. Dude, these guys will start talking
Don't
over
you
my
look at
shit.
the team
They'll
pretending.
start talking over my shit all the time.
Team, you guys are gonna act like you don't like Matt. You guys like Matt's sci-fi
Was
books.
Vert sick? To be honest, I'm telling you, it was nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying it's
No.
tough to tell.
They wanted
Vert
to
was
hate
very
it.
sick. The last book, there was a psychology book that was not very good at
So
all.
bad. What? So bad. It was this
Yeah.
lady
But Vert was very
who
good.
got in Gerby's gave it to me. It was about a lady who
Oh, the
had
lady.
a brain infection and got like encephalitis, and everyone thought she was crazy, but it turned out she just had like a brain problem. And then they solved it, and then she was like, "I can't forget about my sisters in the fucking insane asylum." That was the whole book. It
That was
fucking-
Kirby's suggestion.
I mean, at first it was cool. They were talking about fucking like digging holes and putting your like crazy brother in a hole in Ireland. At first it was
That's
awesome.
right up your alley. He was
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
exactly what you would like. Yes.
So he was right.
Yeah.
But I haven't. It just it's every book now they go like they'll like mention something. If they mention like say like psychedelics, they're like, and then in 1960s they were shut down. They were used for research, and everyone writes the same fucking Wikipedia article in every nonfiction
Yeah.
book. Drives me fucking nuts. She like had this guy's like secret life works, and she kept going on these stupid. I'm not even
It
gonna.
kind of bothers me that they're all in on psychedelics now.
Everyone
You
is,
were in
yeah.
on that.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind of
Every-
annoys me.
what everyone's in on them.
But now everybody's like, well, psychedelics are cool. It's
They
like, dude,
it was completely unavoidable, dude.
Yeah.
I knew they were coming. I knew they were coming full scale. I mean, I saw it coming from a million miles away.
yeah.
It's the only thing people have left.
Psychedelics,
Yeah, pretty much.
they do rule.
It's a portion of life you have to somehow encounter awe and wonder, and it was just taken away from everybody.
Guard dog, you need to get it. We need to get guard dog on the 5 grams.
He might have to do the hero's dose, dude.
If you're sad,
Yeah,
the 5
maybe.
grams will help.
I hope. Yeah, that'll definitely not freak me out even more.
It
Oh,
might
I'd
not.
love to see guard dog.
He's pulling out. Guard dog, you can't pull out, dude. You got to go right into the vert.
Look at the
Maybe.
mayor. Look at the mayor, dude.
Look at Louise.
Unbothered, happy,
I know. We're yin and
moisturized.
yang. Yeah, I'm ashy and sad.
I'm ashy, dude. You're talking to the king and being ashy and sad. I hate to see a young man go down my dark path.
I just saw Chris outside, and we both just were sad to each other.
I mean, you want to see the
10
darkness?
minutes. Yeah, I know.
You want to see where the darkness goes?
I know.
The kiss man.
Yeah.
Kiss Man's depressed.
Yeah.
Same. But
Got to shake it off. It's just a never-ending
he'll be all right.
It's just
He'll be all right.
yeah. It's just
Kiss
a loop.
Man. Me and Kiss are on very similar wavelengths.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just he's a real low frequency. It'll come back up. He's
Yeah,
gotta
it'll
ride
come
the
up.
wave.
Dude, I mean, yeah. I'm back. I go see a therapist now again. I did the 5 grams. I went in. I was like, I'll never have to talk to you ever again. I figured out everything. And then like I called her
5
back. and I was
grams wears off.
like, hey, it
Yeah.
does big time.
It wears off. I forget.
Hey, do you have any time on your schedule?
Yeah.
I'm confused about everything again.
Yeah, nothing makes sense again.
Dude, this poor lady, dude. I come into her office, sit down, and go, yeah. So, blah, 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 blah. She goes, okay, that's about it. I'm like, well, an hour went fast. It's my favorite thing to do.
You're probably your favorite client.
I would like to think so. I don't know. I can't read this person.
You're a wild person.
I can't read this person, dude.
You're a true wildling.
I was telling her, I was like, you don't. I could get diagnosed with the bipolar type 2 if I wanted it. She was just like, what do you mean? I was like, I mean, obviously, I have manic episodes. I'm like, well, I'm always trying to like, what's your deal, dude? What do you think of
Yeah.
me? I always want to. I told her I had a dream recently where I accessed her file. Dude, it's like she has to sit there and listen to my dreams. It's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
I was like, I accessed my file, and she's like, what did it say? And I was like, very sexually repressed male.
Whoa.
And then she goes, well, we're out of time. And I was like, dude, that's why I'm the best in the biz, dude.
Yo. Damn. So you go in there full manic? You hit a coffee before? No. Holy shit, dude.
I just ran. It's so fun, dude.
Did you say
ramble.
very sexually repressed man?
Yeah, so that was the thing on my file. I opened up. I was in her office. I was like, finally,
You're like, what do you think that means?
dude. And
Is she attractive?
she's a pretty lady. Yeah. She's a pretty lady. I don't want to, dude. I don't want to ruin the fucking client fucking relationship. But yeah, she's a pretty lady. You know, but dude, it's very funny because I was just like, kind of, because you don't know the person at all. They're just like a complete blank
I
slate.
tried it for 3 months. I hated it.
Well, you did Zoom, did you not?
Yeah, I did phone calls.
You have to go in person.
Didn't even do Zooms. Phone calls.
You have
dude.
to go in person.
I'm just talking to a guy I don't know.
Dude.
He's like, well, your dad. You don't like your dad. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
dude,
that's
shut
crazy
up.
to go that far that quick.
Shut up.
That's nuts. You
Yeah.
literally, dude, you just talk.
But I was terrible at it. I didn't know where to start. I was pretty bad at it.
Yeah. It's fun. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world. I look forward to it every Monday. I'm going to walk all the way there and then just unleash on this lady.
Dump on a lady.
Fully unleash.
Bring the noise, dude.
She'll stun me every now and again.
She'll hit you with something. She'll jab you.
She'll get me every
You'll be swinging.
Or
You'll
if
be
you,
swinging.
if you talk for an hour straight, eventually
Red.
you'll realize you've contradicted yourself, and there's a whole portion of your life that's kind of bullshit, and you go, dang it, stinks.
I'm not going near that shit.
You have to.
No, I don't.
You must.
I
dude.
don't.
You must.
I really don't.
It's so fun.
No, I just
It's
let it
so
ride,
fun.
dude. Shit's going well. Let it ride.
That's good. That is good. It's
I'm trying to get on whatever path Lemaire's on.
Lameezy, what's the path? Lameezy.
Lemaire's,
Spit.
how do you stay happy, dude?
Video games.
I tried the shit out of those things. They're not helping.
That's your vert cartridge, dude.
It's not working. The
Dude,
vidges are starting to not work.
Oh, that's a
My
bad
woman
feeling.
just watched me play like 6 games yesterday. And
Oh,
I was
no.
like, for like 10 minutes each, just like nothing works.
That's a
dude.
panic.
Nothing works.
You're out of the vert cartridges. You need the yellow feathers, dude.
Nothing works.
In the book, they just find feathers and suck them, and it like transports them into different realities. It's so fucking sick, and you can kind of, was it jerk out, or it's like, so if you're in the vert, if you're in the vert with your boys, you all suck. This dude was like, dude, the Beatles the best.
I think I have some feathers in my room. Somebody who I don't
Suck
know.
them.
Somebody who I don't know gave me some Molly.
Oh, really?
Those are some good feathers.
Yeah, there you go.
Those will escape.
So you basically in the book, the guy Beetle, who's a driver, forces it'd be like if you forced everyone to do Molly, and then you get sucked into this like alternate reality where you're all in it together, and like Sean's like cutting his fucking stomach
Oh,
open.
that's not Molly.
This is like completely
Yeah.
fucked up. There was like a blob that's just fucking a lady, and he like forced the lady. He's like,
Been there.
but then we're all in the vert together in this alternate reality from sucking feathers, and then I can get scared and go, and we all get pulled out. Then you come out and go, who the fuck jerked out, man? It's all it's so fucking sick. The dude lost his sister in the alternate reality and came back with like an alien
Was this
blob.
before or after Inception?
This is in the early 90s. This is
Okay.
before. It was in the early 90s. And yeah, so like, and the stuff through the vert to like the alternate reality starts coming back into real life. So like, there's like weird, like digital snakes that are attacking people. It's so fucking sick. You have to torp. You literally have to torp. And it's a hard Manchester accent. Dude, everything's. Has it been unplugged that whole time?
Hey. It's
Okay.
good.
No, good, dude. Good. That's a torp check, dude.
I
That was a
torped
torp
you
check.
right out.
Good catch, Gardini.
Good job, Sean. That's why you're the best. That's
Dude.
why everybody loves you, dude.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, guys.
That's why you totally
Everybody
shouldn't kill
loves you.
yourself. Oh, that was my whole point of bringing up all the therapist stuff, dude. It's the best when you have a therapist go, have you ever thought about killing yourself? And you have to go, I mean, like, not like people
Not
do.
like for real.
Not like, I mean, I've obviously ran the idea
Thought about
through
it
my...
every single day. I think about it once a day. What the
I-
fuck?
I kid around with myself sometimes about not being here and stuff, but like, it's dude, it's the
Yeah.
most uncomfortable because you're like, dude, they're about to fucking call my parents or something.
They're gonna call your parents.
Yeah, I mean, fucking obviously, I've thought not like that. I don't do that ever. I don't even like that. But obviously, I've been like really mad in traffic before, and like
Yeah.
obviously thought about like
Think about exiting the earth. Hitting the big exit.
Dude, the
Exit
answer
only.
because you're trying to figure out
No
like,
on ramp. Yeah.
yeah, because I was like, as I get older, yeah, I could totally see it. But no, I would never even think about that. That would
Yeah,
be-
I don't see it right now. I don't see killing myself.
No, obviously not. I really wouldn't. I would never. Obviously, I would never. But it is a bad. It does stink.
There's not a river long enough it doesn't contain a bend. You never know.
Yeah, true. Gardini, please don't kill yourself, dude. Please don't kill. It was just one podcast.
It was just one spaz on
Just
Bert.
one spaz that
Yeah,
goes
well-
down forever.
There's one last shit. Don't worry, dude. You get numb to them. I had the ultimate spaz on Rogies. Don't worry, it goes away.
True.
My face got red. You know how bad that is to while you're smiling, your face gets red?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Brittany likes to remind me that my face is. She can induce redness in my face just by like saying it, and it fucking drives me nuts. It's some like very wicked racism, honestly. That she
It
does.
is.
She's like, "Get red, white boy," and I'm like, "Stop, Britt, stop."
That's pretty
Because
nice.
he's what? Yeah, true. He's red right now, and I'm going, "Stop," and I get fucking red every time. It sucks. It fucking sucks so bad.
I thought you were gonna get red on the UFC there. You lost 2 heartbreakers. I thought those were gonna be.
I fought well.
You fought so well. That's why I thought there was gonna be a slight spaz.
No, I've been so
I
much
heard
better.
I heard the quick cope for a second. Be like, I'm more of a stiff and stand bang guy. It was a quick cope, but it wasn't like the old days. At the old house, that would have been a dark red spaz. Dude.
I mean, dude, imagine.
It would have been a red
Everyone's
hot
at
ember.
work. I'm not feeling good about anything. And I said, I'm going to get good at video games, dude. I'm going to show these guys.
Dude, you can't do it in one day.
I played all day,
I've
dude.
been doing it for
I
decades.
played
dude.
all day.
20 years straight.
Ugh. How do you do it?
That's the worst losing.
Oh.
Losing to Burke in FIFA last night. There was a part
Is
of me
that
I was
what it
like,
is?
God damn.
Because then those 20 years become like wasted in a weird
Yeah,
way.
like, oh, what a loser. I should be winning 10-0 every game. But Burke's been playing FIFA for
He's pretty good.
20 años también.
Really?
Sí, claro.
So how, like, when did you realize that you were kind of like, because would you say you're the best at video games? Have you been the best at video games amongst your
Yes.
peers? How does that happen?
Forever.
How? I've always been the worst. I'm always wondering, like, what is it? I watch
Definitely-
you press buttons, by the way.
Really?
I was studying your controller.
Dude,
I see you some quick taps.
you got to throw the combos. You got
I was watching.
XYX, XXYX.
That's how he was
That's
doing it.
jab, jab, straight jab.
Dude, I was like this over your hand.
Yeah.
Looking at
You
your
gotta
poker.
throw. I noticed you were throwing jabs and straights. I was gonna tell you. I was like, damn, you've been watching.
I was watching.
watched the
I was
master.
watching your button play, dude.
You saw the master at work.
I did.
I didn't know how to do takedowns. That was nice.
Yeah.
I forgot how to do that. Guard dog fell victim to it.
True.
Cum shot versus fucking Bo Nickel. What a good wrestling.
Why is
match.
his name Cum Shot?
War.
It's cum shot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, right.
Yeah, if you start calling him cum shot, he's such a dickhead, dude.
That was the guy who replaced the other dude.
He got replaced versus Nate. He missed
Yeah.
weight by like 15 fucking pounds.
Wasn't he supposed? Wasn't he like who was like the
15's.
earlier guy who came out who was similar to that guy?
Khabib?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he was like
Khabib wasn't a dickhead though.
There's
Really?
a million Khabibs.
No,
now.
this guy's like an actual like screaming dickhead.
Yeah,
really?
he smashes. They say they smash everybody.
Damn, it's
Khabib
gonna
will
be a
smash
country-
everybody too.
funded entirely by UFC money.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
And us soon when we force them to rebel against Russia.
Yeah, true.
We start a civil war.
Yeah.
We go, boys, go nuts again.
Yeah. Apparently, our drone just crashed into a Russian plane or something. Accidentally crashed into it. I honestly do think I just have the most sinking suspicion that it's all kind of bullshit and like we could wrap this up in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how could we not?
I guess that's how it's always been, though.
Do I overestimate our technology?
Oh, you mean like us end it with war?
Yeah, like just.
I
we
thought
could
you
just-
meant wrap it up, like be like, fellas, stop.
Oh, or yeah, exactly. I mean,
Bring them to the debate.
ideally-
bring them to the
ideally-
table and say, what the fuck?
that's what I'm saying. Or ideally, be like, yo, you guys are both. If you guys don't stop fighting right now, you're both kicked out of like the economy, the world economy.
Yeah.
Knock it off. Then it's like
We
then
tried, though. Then they were like, all right, well, then Europe doesn't have gas.
Yeah, we say Europe, you don't have gas. Deal with it. Light your fucking candles.
That's what they're
back
trying
up.
to say. They're like,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Don't you guys love the environment?
Just be
What is-
cold.
Let's always talk about the environment.
But yeah, now that the winter's almost over, didn't they say everyone was going to freeze in Europe?
What?
They were saying that at the beginning of the winter. They're like, winter's coming. It's going to be cold. And with Russia shutting off gas, what's that called? What's that? No, but what's it called? The
company
gas,
Gosh.
G-A-Z, Gazprom.
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 Is.
So they would shut. Yeah, but dude, we could like
They're going to make the Krauts
helivac
cold, dude. The Krauts
huge
were,
tanks of butane or whatever to right over there. The lads, I mean, the boys would be chilly.
yeah,
They'd be Charles Dickens for a minute.
Krauts would be chilly.
Yeah, they'd be Charles Dickens for a minute. But yeah, I just, I don't know. But then again, it's like if we were to fully cut off Russia, we'd be knowingly starving like millions of Russians. But we could also open the door and say,
Ooh.
boys, you want to starve to death or you want to fucking...
No,
Russia has
chance.
Russia controls most of the world's like fertilizer supply. So like if we get rid of them, then most of the people except for us are going to starve. And like Venezuela
fertilizer?
and France, yeah, they produce most of the fertilizer and they produce a lot of European energy.
Okay.
That's true. Where'd you hear that? I heard that too. Rogan.
Yeah,
Yeah. Come on, yeah.
Come on,
It's
dude.
like, wait a second. I know this.
Zion, dude.
What media do you and I both
How
consume?
How do they make the fertilizer?
Rogan.
Horse. It's not obviously. It's not like horse poop. It's just like chemical fertilizers.
yes.
Yeah.
No, I forget. He said it in the podcast. I forget. Australia's creating some. I forget.
We could get some fert going immediately.
We can get fertilizer fired
Yeah,
up.
we get the
dude.
fert going. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, was it? Who was that? That was a good one, dude. The guy made me cheer for Ukraine. Yeah. Maybe.
Peter Zilhan.
I don't know. It made me fired up for Ukraine, dude. I was like, come on, Ukraine. But then don't start going into Russia. Just take the W. Get them out of there.
Don't go in. I mean,
Yeah,
dude, how
he's
could they
like, then they're gonna use
possibly
nukes.
beat Russia? How
They
could
couldn't.
Ukraine possibly
No one can.
beat
This is. I don't like it.
what? The
All-
fight?
I hate war.
Me too, dude.
Other than. How I totally glorify it.
Well, you
everywhere.
like them like a long time ago.
Yeah, I like the old guys.
Yeah, you don't want new wars. It's fucking annoying.
New wars
dude.
suck.
You don't want new stuff.
I like when it's good guys versus bad guys. I like the North
Yeah.
in the Civil War.
Obviously.
I like the Allies in World War II.
yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
I like
yeah.
the Spanish Civil War
Dude, how about when
when it's all bad guys.
how about when I called you about World War One?
That was nice.
That freaked me out. That knowing that like the kings all that was World War One was just kings trying to like keep their
It was
monarchies
one
going.
family.
Just one guy.
It was one family.
Dude.
No, I mean they were all
Oh,
related.
Really?
Yeah.
How the hell did they pull that off?
England, German, and Russian leaders were all cousins.
From England.
From the Queen Victoria, but what was the family? It's not the Habsburgs. It's the Windsors. Is that it?
When?
Queen Victoria. They were all Queen Victoria's grandkids. Habsburgs was
Oh,
the
because
Krauts.
they all would do like princess and prince marriages.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then they
Yeah.
all became the same family. That's sick.
It's all one. They were cousins. They'd be like, Cousin George, what are you doing with your soldiers? Little cousin Wilhelm, cousin Nicky.
Didn't they really
Yeah,
set up?
they're fucking
Didn't
cousins.
Germany get set up or
For real,
Prussia?
imagine you and your cousins.
That would be so sick.
You
dude.
all controlled countries, and you're like, all right, we're going to war, and you all fucked around and killed millions of people, the worst ways possible.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to break into your house at night and execute you and your family.
Yeah.
Why do we care about the Tsar getting killed?
Why
Good
did
for
we?
him, dude. Yeah, they always try to make like Anastasia or whatever. They all try to make it sad.
Really?
Fucking light them up, dude.
Who was the Tsar? The Russian guy, right?
Yeah.
And then the king of Prussia got bucked up.
Prussia was gone by then.
Weren't they for World War One? I thought
Prussia,
the king.
Austro-Hungarian,
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
yeah.
Because Hitler, they tried to get like the old king and monarchy tried to get back into Hitler's good graces. When he started going well, obviously
Yeah.
beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but when he was popping, I should say, they were like, yo, dude,
He was popping.
what's good? He was popping.
I was, that Hitler book I was listening to, I go to sleep nightly to him popping off.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm going to bed like, sick, dude, sick. And then I have to remind myself he is the ultimate douche. He's the number one dork of all time. Night Stalker might be number 2. I was watching Night Stalker just being like, dude, this guy is fucking gay.
Yeah, but dude,
what a fucking dickhead.
What about his grind? What about Hitler's grind, though? You have to respect his grind. He did grind.
No doubt he grinded.
He did grind.
But
I mean, it's
God,
such a
dude,
piece of shit.
What a fucking loser.
I was literally walking my dogs the other day, and I have this thought regularly, but like it just every time it stuns me when I'm like, dude, the Jews are the only people who have to think about the fact that like people are, like want to annihilate their entire race. And I always go, geez, what a wobbler.
Yeah.
What a wobbler that is.
Yeah, especially like, they went for it.
Yeah.
A guy went for it.
Exactly.
And he got a lot.
He got a whole party, started a whole party. There's a whole uniform for it. And there's like guys who are like, yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, God damn, that's
he was
insane.
close.
Yeah, he was.
He almost got him.
I think he's as close as anyone ever will get ever again. I mean, I don't think anyone will try it again. Israel has like nuclear weapons now, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't. I'm not saying, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Israel would just fly and just firebomb anyone who tried to kill all the Jews. The Jews are safe. That's all I'm gonna tell. The Jews are fucking
Safe. You guys have nukes. You're
you guys
welcome.
you guys have nukes. Yes.
You're welcome. We did that too.
Yeah,
God, America's the best.
That is so crazy though.
That's so sick.
Because if you tease them, they go like, "Hey, you're engendering."
What the hell, man?
What the next thing you think it's funny? Next thing you know, everyone's gonna round us up and kill us. You'll just see, and it's like, dudes, but still,
we gave you nukes, dude. Shut up.
Yeah, just
We're
chill.
allowed to make fun of you now.
we can tease. We can have a good time.
We gave you nukes. We're allowed to goof.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what they go to. I mean, obviously not. I'm just like going off the stuff I've been reading, but it's like now's his worst time than ever. It's more likely going to happen that we get like fucking Holocaust, and it's like, will you guys stop saying this?
Yeah, you guys like wishing it?
Like speaking
Are you
it,
trying to will it?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Stop.
knock it off, man. No one's
It's just
gonna do
Kanye and Kyrie, dude. No one cares.
Yeah, and they're not even trying to
We
Holocaust
know they're
you.
goofing.
They're just trying to get into the fucking tabernacle.
They're
or whatever,
having fun.
Yeah, it's just I really wish people would stop saying that. They're like, we're edging closer and closer to another Holocaust. It's like, no, we're not by any stretch of the imagination. Not at all.
No.
Like, but you don't think that's how they happen. And it's like, fair enough.
Yeah.
But if Israel had nukes
That's
back
exactly
then,
what they said
it wouldn't
last
have
time.
happened.
God damn it.
How would you? I mean, no, I don't want to go through it. I don't want a G7. Like, well, how would you even do that? Yeah, but Israel, you couldn't. You couldn't do it. Israel will come down on you. U.S. will come down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We fuck them up.
I just I hear it like in like major.
Meanwhile, there are
publications.
people in concentration camps right now.
True. The
But,
Uyghurs. Are the Uyghurs still?
That's all the way over there. Who cares,
Yeah, for sure. The Uyghurs.
That's an even longer flight. So I don't care. If the flight's longer than 10 hours, it's off my radar.
What do the Uyghurs look like?
Guess. What do you think they fucking look like, dude?
They're just Chinese guys in Dada suits.
You getting some Uyghur photos going? Are they a little more, yeah.
What?
Yeah, they're Central Asian. They're like,
the
They
hell?
look like Kazakhs.
Why
Yeah.
doesn't Russia go liberate those guys? They want to be big, tough,
question.
bad guys. Dude, why don't they go liberate the Uyghurs?
they're teaming up with China.
Oh.
Obama. Soda. Obama.
So they're teamed up with China.
Soda. That's my favorite. I keep watching it.
What is that?
It's just a clip of 1 second. It's just a clip of. It's just a clip of Trump going, Obama. And it cuts to Joe Biden going, Soda. It's actually one of the few good Democrat memes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Play it.
Oh,
Fire it
my
up,
God.
dude. That's it, dude. That's our political. Those are our options.
Yeah.
Either get Obama or soda. And I think we're headed right back to Obama versus soda. If we are the dumbest country of all time.
If we're gonna go,
If we go Obama versus soda again,
there's no
worse.
way.
It's gonna be way worse.
Yeah, but do you think the guys who are in control? I mean, imagine like we've talked about the boomers grappling with technology. Do you think they're like genuinely have like, it'll be fine, they'll be good, like not knowing, like, do you think they're that out of touch basically? To like rerun, if you reran Biden right now,
they can't.
Only a madman would do that.
That guy's on his way
But
out. Fetterman's back, dude. Fetterman's
back?
stroked out.
Stroked out again?
I heard something bad happened. No, they put him in. They put him in for depression. They said it was depression.
What?
They said Fetterman was sad.
The Congress wasn't all he thought it would be.
No,
I thought it'd be so much cooler.
I thought it was gonna be so
thought
sick.
the wooden chairs would be more comfortable.
Dude, how sick would it be if Fetterman banged AOC?
That would be tight.
They should allow Fetterman into the squad.
Yeah, dude. What the hell?
He should be the newest member of the squad.
Why? Yeah, why not?
I don't know. You gotta let him in. Obama. Soda.
Trump's running again, right?
Definitely.
He called DeSantis Little D.
Little D, he's working on it.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, dude, when people finally get a good look at DeSantis, although he lost some weight, he's looking all right.
Really?
He was bordering on Christie. He was like pre-Chris Christie
What?
body. He had like a frumpy, fat
Yeah, but
body.
how could you not get fat if you're a politician? That would be impossible not to get fat as hell.
Yeah, you'd be a fat cat.
Yeah, exactly. You don't make a jacked politician.
When when the entire country gets to hear that guy talk, they're gonna go, Obama.
Yeah.
This guy's, you'll see. He's a dork, dude.
Is he a dork?
Have you ever watched him talk? No one's ever watched him talk.
I just like the idea.
Everyone just likes the idea.
I like the idea of him down in Florida,
Yes.
ripping masks off of people. I'm like, yes, dude,
everyone likes
fuck
that.
yes.
Everyone loves the idea of an anti-lockdown guy in Florida.
He came out against Ukraine recently.
When you
He
hear
said,
him
like,
chat, you're gonna go, shit, this guy's a
dork.
fucking Dorcas.
God damn it. Yeah,
He would butt fuck Soda. He would beat Soda in a debate. But
Yeah, true.
He's gonna run into Obama.
Obama's gonna be tough.
Obama's gonna destroy him, dude.
Although he might get Trump for kind of simping to Big Pharma. That fucked Trump, dude. That fucked Trump. He fucking
That is the ether,
simped to
dude.
Pharma.
He's like,
That's
but
the
I
ether.
know something about you.
dude. That's gonna be the absolute ether, dude. You simped to Big Pharma. You and Fauci are boys. You're all part of one big thing. You know,
Trump gets hit with shit like that constantly, and he'll just be like,
yeah, just exactly.
that's all he does. He goes,
Whatever.
you were friends with him. It's just right back at you.
Yeah, you're right. He might actually. I mean,
Trump's
I don't know,
tough
I feel
to
like he
get.
lost his luster, dude.
Trump?
I feel like he lost his
You'd
luster.
be surprised, dude. I've been watching him give speeches again. He's
crushing.
still got it. He's got the juice a little.
God damn.
Soda's gone.
Yeah, he's out.
Soda's.
Who are they going to use though?
I have no idea. It's crazy.
The Dems are going to go like
The Dems
black
couldn't-
midget in a wheelchair.
Black midget in a
God damn
wheelchair.
it! Come on, man. God damn. She's too powerful.
Black midget in a
She's
wheelchair
too powerful.
versus Trump. Obama.
They might be summoning the most powerful being.
could.
Dude. It's like fuck, dude.
Lori Lightfoot.
I might
could make
bend-
it.
I might
Lori
bend the knee.
Lightfoot. Lori Lightfoot, fresh off her Chicago.
If someone
L.
kneecaps her, if someone fucking like cripples her.
Did you ever see her dressed up in the superhero costume?
I would bend the knee.
She dressed up as a COVID destroyer or something like that. And she wore a superhero outfit.
Oh my god, dude!
One of
If the
my
Dems
telephoners.
roll out like a black midget in a wheelchair, I would be like Game of Thrones, where I would just go,
Oh, yeah. Bam, bam,
"My
bam,
lord,
bam, bam, bam.
my lord."
The king of the north. Obama. Soda. There she is. She dressed up, dude. She looks like fucking Beetlejuice.
God damn it, dude! That stinks.
She was doing a press conference. She was like, I destroy COVID.
Oh, dude, has she lost it?
The Rona destroyer.
Has she completely lost it?
That was her press conference. She was the Rona destroyer. She did lose. Well, she actually lost. She's out.
She's done.
Yeah, she lost.
She's still the Rona destroyer, though.
She will forever be the Rona destroyer.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm
Jesus Christ.
I'm stuck on this guy's.
Is that her white wife?
She's a white wife.
She's got a white wife.
Man,
Wasn't she the one she cheats on her white wife?
she better not cheat on her white wife.
Her white queen? Wasn't she the one saying she would only talk to minority reporters? Sweet. That's so fucking disrespectful to your white wife.
She cheats on her white wife.
Obama.
Dude, what if she cheat on her white wife with people in wheelchairs? Sorry.
Soda. Sorry. I know it's annoying.
Imagine being
It's
Lori
the best video.
No,
I
it's the
can't
best.
stop doing it.
Imagine being Lori Lightfoot's white wife, dude. You see the text, and it's like, dude, I felt so free when I was pushing you down the hill in the park. You're going to be a big star one day in the Democrat Party.
Sad song. It's so good.
Oh.
That's the only Democrat meme I've seen that I like.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
People always say like they're always like conservatives aren't funny.
Nah, they've
In the
crushed
meme,
it.
in the internet realm, conservatives dominate the left.
Oh, dude, it goes above and beyond.
What? That's been since 2016.
Since Trump. Yeah,
Since Trump.
for sure. Since Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it used to be the Dems used to crush.
Not on the
Whoa.
internet.
Yeah. Yeah, on like TV.
Yeah. Back when when we thought talk show hosts were
Yeah.
funny.
Amy Eshelman is a tall lady. Yeah, that's
Who's
Lori,
Amy Eshelman?
Lori Lightfoot's wife.
Oh,
Ms.
pleased to
Lightfoot.
meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
I was out to dinner with Brittany recently, and there just so happened to be a table next to us that was just studs with their girlfriends. It was young black lesbians with their girlfriends, and the whole time I was like, "Holy shit, Britt!" I was like, "I wish we were at that table right now." And I was a stud, and you were my hot girlfriend, dude. I started fucking studding out at our table just because, dude, it was like it's like such a sick fucking like slouch posture.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'd be the stud over there. And I kept trying to go stud for stud. She's like, dude, stop matching the studs. And I was like, it's a
You
fantasy.
can't
of mine.
match the studs.
Bro, I was trying to match their swag. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Just
I hang
lean.
out with Sam's a stud. Sam J.
Yeah.
It's a good stud.
Yeah, dude. The swag's on infinity all
Swag
the time.
is fucking nice.
It's on infinity. I was telling Brittany, I'm like, dude, this is insane, man. I got to step it up. They could steal my girls so quick, dude. It's fucking sick. Yeah, the studs were out, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at who's going to run for president against Soda.
Oh, of the Dems?
Yeah. They wouldn't run
Kamala?
Michelle.
Michelle Obama? Dude, if they could win if they did.
If they do run Michelle, that's going to be...
That's going to be trouble.
She's going to win.
Michelle Obama? Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'd vote for her.
You would.
I would have to vote for her.
You'd have to. I don't know. You think they'll go? I don't think they're going to go Michelle Obama though, unless if they.
It's the only one that's a definite win. It's the only one that's a win.
Yeah, but was she a politician?
No.
It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, Trump's fucking after Trump did what he did. Yeah, I'm reading right now, or not even read. I'm just watching this guy's YouTube, and he's all about hypermodernity. How we're in a new space now, like a new age has dawned upon us. He's claiming Trump's the first hypermodern president, the first president to fully integrate. the
It
internet.
bothers me when everybody keeps talking like this time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the time we're in now, we're the most unique of all time.
Dude, it is.
It's
the internet.
yeah, the internet.
Well, the way it literally, dude, you saw Lori Lightfoot's picture.
Yeah, I
no
know.
politician would dress like that. That's because of the internet. The medium she's
I understand it's different, but there's always been a change in every single generation.
for sure.
Think of this. There's 60s. They're like color TV.
Yeah,
We're on TV now. We have to act different.
it's modernism.
That was a giant jump.
Exactly. It was a huge one.
Yeah, but there's jumps in every generation, every year, every decade like that since the fucking industrialization.
For sure. This is modernism, postmodernism. Now we're in hypermodernism. And I'm telling you, dude, the guy does a thing where he talks about the first like real celebrities through color television, how most of them just lost their fucking minds and went nuts. They were like ingesting their images through a television. Like, what the fuck? And now he's saying that every single person now has to deal with their like their 2D image and their pictures and videos, and they don't know what's going to happen, but like we're in a new age, which for sure everyone does that.
Yeah, everyone always is like, this is the end of the world. This is
Trump was a definite changer though. He changed the way people do politics. I swear to God, he changed.
Andrew Jackson did it.
Yeah, bugged out.
He did it. He was talking shit.
Party,
he was in the paper. He was
Yeah, perhaps it is. Perhaps it is all the same. But yeah, I do like.
Of course, it's not the same. But I do notice there's always people like, we're in a new age. Like, yeah, we are.
Yeah,
We've always every time it's
For
always
sure.
a new age.
for sure.
It's just something people like to do. They like to be like, this is the end of the world. This is this. This is.
I don't think it's the end of the world.
This is
It's
the
just-
worst things have ever been. This is the best thing.
I don't think it's the end of the world. It's just it's bringing about unique situations and how it'll affect everyone. Because I know apparently dude, teen girls are losing their minds because of social media. It's pretty much altered politics the way now the way politicians are just taking in their images. They shift their whole persona to fit the medium. That's like the Marshall McLuhan thing. Like people change themselves to adapt to the medium they're going to be perceived through.
Yes.
So that's why now they have presidents can't be like we don't have fat presidents anymore.
Yeah.
Once TV hit, it was like JFK, blah blah blah. Although Christie was pretty, he's
going for it, but he didn't win.
True, but he didn't win.
Trump
because
dog was a unit.
Trump was a unit.
Trump's a unit.
He is a unit. And honestly, Christie could have won if he didn't fuck up the traffic. Christie could have
Christie
won.
couldn't.
I'll never
Dude.
let it go.
That's your vote.
He
lost your vote forever on that, but he got dogged by Trump.
Oh yeah, when he had
Trump
to kiss the
butt
ring.
fucked him, dude. Made him kiss the ring, and then at one of the rallies, he was like, "You can go now." It's like, holy fuck.
Didn't he switch political parties because of it? He was
No,
a
he's
Republican.
still a Republican.
Was he always a Republican?
I don't know if he always.
He's like
was.
an MSNBC darling, or isn't he on one of those channels? He sits on one of those morning shows.
Does he?
I think he Republican. He Republican
You
cucked
think
him.
he's more soda now than a bumna?
I think he's more soda now. He's on one of those morning shows, and he's like, yeah. Chris Christie. Last I saw, he was on one of those morning MSNBC type shows.
Yeah, they do that.
It
Those
was
boys
him
do
and
that.
Jesse Jackson or something. Not whatever. One of the Al Sharpton. Yeah, one of those guys.
One of those race baiting motherfuckers.
Yeah, it was him. It was a complete freak show. It was him, Al Sharpton, and then his two mindless fucking ladies.
Two morons, dude.
Oh wow, I agree. It's Chris Christie being like, "Oh, I'm a good boy."
The View gets me. The View gets some good clips.
Yeah,
The View will have some good. They were all blaming the train thing on Trump.
were they really about the
Pretty fun.
brakes?
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, he should have ordered better
They put out
brakes.
some rough takes, dude.
He cut the budget for the brakes on the
Yeah,
trains.
they put out some dumb takes.
Those guys.
We don't.
Nah, we're fucking straight at you. And honestly, we'd be like, hey, we were wrong about that.
Yeah,
You'll never get that from The View. We're the antithesis of The View.
true.
All male,
Yes.
all logic, all reason, all truth. Dude, going on The View, Norm on The View was so good.
Norm. Yeah,
Yeah, Norm was pretty good on The View. They attacked him.
yeah. They started.
I mean, my thing is obvious comedy legend. He goes on, and all of a sudden, what's the reaction to the true
Yeah,
comedy legend? They spaz and freak. That's like Luciferian shit, dude. They see a guy,
yeah.
just
They're
a
the green,
real
they're the
good
green
guy,
skulls.
and they all went, yeah, they were like,
Yeah.
you should. That shit's fucking sickening.
shouldn't say that about the Clintons.
Yeah, dude. You should laugh and say,
What?
yeah, who cares? Fuck those guys.
What did he say when he said he got in trouble for saying retard? And he was like, "I'd have to have fucking Down syndrome to say that." They were like, you can't say that either. He's like, "All right, my bad." Yeah,
Yeah, man. he
politics is it remains gay.
rules. Yeah.
It's exciting though. I'm excited to see.
It's
gonna
a
be
spectacle.
Fun.
It's a complete
It's gonna
spectacle.
be fun now.
Yeah, it's gonna because it's also now it's like,
Please run Biden, dude.
where can it possibly go from here? Biden runs. That shit was
Please run Biden.
sick.
And then it's just Trump for 4 more. Chaos for 4 more.
Yeah, they want him in, dude. They need him to win.
The economy needs Trump to win.
Yeah, for real.
The entire media is relying on it. Entertainment, Twitter,
Yeah, dude.
social media has got to be relying on Trump to win.
Well, yeah, man. We need him to go over to Russia and be like, knock it off. Because that's what happens when he talks to the
what
bad
if he
guys.
went
They
over to
listen.
Russia and he knocked it off, dude?
Dude,
If he gets elected,
They
and
still wouldn't
ends-
give him the
What
credit.
if he ends it?
they wouldn't give him his cred.
Obviously,
They would say he threw out all the train brakes.
yeah.
He had him right there, and he said, "Get these out of here." But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be, it'll be a pure spectacle. It'll be disappointing actually that when they finally, if everyone's always like, just throw normal people in there, do it. I think people were kind of gonna miss it. Just being absolute fuckfest.
They're gonna lose their identities.
Yeah, true. Oh boy.
Most of the country's identity is like Obama,
About
soda. That's it. Everybody's got yard signs. There's Trump flotillas. There's dudes on boats in Florida. They'd lose it. They'd lose everything.
What would you do?
Blue Lives Matter.
Yeah, true.
You can still back the blue forever.
Yeah, they need some backing. Blue needs some backing. There's a lot of cops been getting shot. Like, I mean, I get maybe it's just being put in the news more and more, but yeah, they're
Getting shot.
that plan's starting to backfire.
What?
Pull the blue.
Dropping their budget, making no one want to be a cop. How do we get rid of normal, logical dudes that want to be cops? I don't know. Make it the worst job possible.
Yeah, man.
So now we only get hard ass psychos that always wanted to be a cop.
Yeah,
Great.
the Terminators, dude.
We get ultimate. Yeah, we get T-1000s coming at
Oh
you.
my god. Yeah, although there's a world of dudes trying to become cops who like they can't. They're forever kept at length. Like you'll never become a cop. But yeah, that barrier's gonna start breaking down. It's gonna be an orc army.
Yeah.
It will be the orc. I've known of several dudes who are like, yeah, I'm just trying. In my head, I'm going, yeah, you'll never get in there.
Yeah.
But they're gonna get their break.
Well, yeah. Now that 8 people are applying
Yeah,
every year.
dude, you can get fucking $55,000 a year for the first year off the bat, and for 9 months, all you're doing is doing push-ups and taking like second grade reading level tests. It's pretty nice.
sick.
I know.
No, you could be a cop.
I've thought about it.
I could see you becoming a cop. Ooh. Who'd
Be
you
a
just
good
hit?
cop.
What was that move? A little forearm shiver. You say, "Stay off my block, punk.
I know you got crack in there.
You're on my beat."
Yeah, dude, $55,000 a year.
I know I'm talking about it a lot because it's the last thing I remember. But the Night Stalker, the dude who wanted to be a cop, and that's pretty sick.
What happened
He's
to
like, I
him?
always wanted to be a cop, and then he's like, I always wanted to do homicide division. Then he became the guy who was trying to find the Night Stalker.
Was
pretty
he
sick.
was he a cop or is he just like
He was a police officer.
independent-
Then he became.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, that rules.
Homicide detective would be wild.
Yeah, that's
I mean, horrendous job.
dude, you get live leak emails 24/7.
Yeah.
You got to watch like every shooting in the city. It's terrible. It's pretty terrible actually. These guys get fucked up.
Yeah,
You open up your email and it's just like alert, must watch, and you pull it up and it's just like a 15-year-old getting shot in a fucking like Chinese deli. And you're
yeah.
like,
Always on the corner in front of a deli.
dude, they're fucked. Those videos are fucked.
They just walk up to him. And hit
yeah,
him,
man,
and
and
they
they
just
slumping and and it's
drop real bad. Yeah,
so bad.
it is bad.
And you're just that's all you're
It's
taking.
also
in.
it's not cool.
No.
You know they're always acting like shooting people is cool. It looks so fucking gay.
Oh, it looks
They run up there like and then fucking run, dude. It looks so
well,
fucking
their butts
lame.
are always out too. They're always like,
yeah.
it's like, take your
They
butt in
literally
there.
walk up
Put your butt in.
so
What the-
close to her. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's pretty horrific.
Yeah.
I wish it'd stop. I wish the war in Ukraine
Gotta
would
stop the violence and vote.
Wish the violence would stop. I just wish, dude. I wish.
What would you do if you could change the world right now?
If I could change it right now,
Would you say world peace?
I would do world peace. I would do. I talked about this before. I would set up the ultimate, most fun game. I would set up resources where like, okay, no one's going to starve, but you're also, if you just don't want to do anything, you'll have an uber basic existence. If you want to have fun, there's this game, everyone's playing it, and that's how
Soccer.
you get cool new stuff. It would be like a
Or like
war.
an
It would be like a
online game.
laser tag war game with like puzzles, kind of like a big
Ooh.
escape room, but with like a physical aspect. And every country would be locked in. And if you want extra cool stuff, you got to play the
Your
game.
country has to win the game.
You got to win the game.
Then
And
people would start cheating. Then people would start bringing real guns into the laser tag thing.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. But then it would be like you would get kicked out of the game forever. You're barred out of the game.
Yeah, once you're out of the game, what are you gonna do?
And now
You
you're a
go,
slave.
Now it's time for
No,
us
no,
to
we'd have
start
slaves.
making
We'd have
games.
you'd be a
Oh, the
slave.
slavery's back.
Yeah, slavery's back. But
It's not racist
it's
slavery.
not
It's
racist.
anybody can be a
Anyone
slave.
can get that. Anyone can get those fucking.
Anybody who wants it can get it.
Anyone can get them chains.
Anybody can catch these chains, dude.
Yeah, we totally race. Who can? It wouldn't
not
even be a
white
thing.
guys.
In my world, wouldn't even be a thing.
Like, come on, we can't be slaves, dude. Come on. Other than our Irish ancestors who were
Exactly.
slaves, look it up, dude.
Sure.
Get over it. I don't. Why are we not allowed to say that?
I don't know. There were
Why are
Irish
we
slaves.
not allowed to say
There
that?
were Irish slaves.
Yeah,
Did you talk to Spud recently?
yeah. He called me, and I was like, yeah, I know, dude.
So you knew this the whole time?
Yes.
So how many? He was saying there was a ton of them.
It depends. It depends where. But if
in
you go
Ireland.
North Africa, there's a ton. Yes, it was literally they couldn't own anything and they had to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they got starved.
all the landlords were British,
Yeah.
and then they evicted everyone
Why?
during the
why-
potato famine. They're like, you guys can't live here anymore.
Yeah, talk about
They
getting,
starved them and kicked them out of their huts.
talk about getting cut off from your own history. Why can't we talk about it when Irish?
Especially when you look up how many people died in the potato famine.
Yeah, what is it?
Millions.
Millions. Yeah. Well, the
Kinda-
Brits kind of hold it down. Like, no, that was not us at all. They
Well, they
fucked
did the
up.
North Atlantic slave trade and the potato famine.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're gonna hold it down. Like, nuh-uh.
dude.
It's like, dude, you guys put up Hitler numbers there for a minute.
Yeah, they did. They really did. Tiny little island.
Less than 100 years before Hitler.
Yikes. Yeah. Sure is
Fuck
something.
England, dude.
Dude, for real.
I think I was thinking about it today because I was watching USA versus Mexico baseball.
Yeah, I don't, dude.
Because me and Burke were talking about how the second it's an international sport, you can be racist.
Mhm.
And he was like, I went to see USA versus Mexico at MetLife here in New York in soccer, and he was like, I was so racist. And I was like watching it, I was like, I think
That's such a funny way, like mentally.
it just in my head, I was the most racist
in
possible.
my mind space.
But I was like, I think this podcast is it's mostly pro-Mexican.
Mhm.
I'd say if I had to pick one thing that we're most favorable towards one group,
Obviously.
probably highest on Mexicans. And that was like the lowest has to be English.
Yeah. For sure.
We're the most racist against the British.
all the time.
Number one, Mexicans.
Yeah.
Dead last, England.
I don't think we sell our
Up
merch.
the
I don't
lads.
think we sell our merch in the UK, and that's because that's design.
Yeah.
They've reached
Because of
people.
what
Have
they've
reached,
done.
I could be wrong. Someone might have done it, but originally people would be like, "You send merch to UK," and I always go, "Never."
Thing is, love the UK boys.
Yeah, they're great boys,
Good
but
boys, but their country,
exactly.
we know what you did.
Yeah, the only way if we have enough, we get a
Unless I
petition.
get this 23andMe back and I'm British, in which case we're the best, obviously. You're welcome for
I
the
can't
entire
wait till-
Western world. You're
I
welcome.
can't wait till it comes back.
Fuck.
I can't.
It might be back, dude.
Where's your email, dude? I would love to see it. It's actually really exciting to get it back. And it's funny, dude. You'll like. I forget mine. I got 2 of them, and I'm like,
You have Downs? What the fuck?
hell.
Dude, I sent them. I do want to receive my health reports, or I do not. Ask me later, dude. I don't want to think. It says it says it's here.
Do you have it? It's probably
Ancestry report.
You can open it on your phone right now.
Holy shit.
Excuse me.
I told you.
What is it?
100%.
English?
No, I'm 100% from
Yes.
England and Ireland and Scotland.
Hell yeah.
I told you there was nothing going on, dude. 100% Glasgow and Dublin. Fuck.
That's cool.
Kind of. I was hoping I wasn't
True.
totally fucking inbred.
It's not inbred. They're probably families from like different villages. Oh, you got it back.
Manchester.
You got a little English.
There's a little
in
England in there.
you. Ah,
It says I'm 100% British and Irish.
that's fucking sick.
It's all damn. Yeah, it's because the Irish went over to Manchester.
Yeah.
Look.
Let me say.
There's nothing else. No
Oh,
German, no
Fuck,
French,
dude.
no Jew.
Scotland's that big.
Sorry, Jews.
100% British and Irish. Let me see if my things come.
Damn, number one, Glasgow. County Dublin is my number one.
Let me see. I wonder if I see if I can log in again.
How do you like that? Told you. Told you.
What was it? What was the art? She said like
She said I'm definitely going to be like German or French or something. I was like, I've been to England and Ireland and Scotland. I'm just that. I've never gone to a country where I've been like, oh, that's me.
you peeped the bros.
Literally every single person looked like me. I was like, oh, this is where we are. We're not in movies. Other than the girl from The Last of Us is the closest one of us. That's fucking crazy.
This is a I don't think it'll let me log in because I think I forgot my password. But now, yeah, it won't let me log in. I have I'm that, but I have Western Asian 1%, and I have like Viking stuff from that area, Scandinavia. I have a little bit of Scandinavian in me.
Does that mean your mom and dad are 100% Irish too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That like all of your family, there's a whole house of Irish.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. What you got?
Just looking at all this physical features.
Jacked.
Physical features, back hair. Your genetics predict 69% chance you have little or no back hair.
Nice.
Sick.
Swag. Me too.
Bald spot. 22% chance you do not have a bald spot. Damn it. Cheek dimples. 62% you do not have them. 38%
You got cheek
you
dimples?
do. 38% chance I do.
There you go.
Cleft chin and butt chin. I don't have one of those.
Mm.
84% chance I do not.
Have a butt chin.
Damn. 62% chance you have had dandruff.
Well, I mean, everyone's had that.
Ooh, this one got it wrong. 74% chance I have detached earlobes. I don't. They're attached to my gross head. 93% chance you have wet, sticky earwax.
Ew, man. What the fuck?
It's better than dry, flaky earwax,
Is that even a thing?
I guess. 51% chance of blue eyes. 54% chance I have a lot of freckles. This is, yeah.
It's just Irish stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Irish.
Yeah, that's fucking BS. At least you know now, dude. At least you know.
Yeah.
You know. Sucks you can't claim Native American, though.
That blows, dude. They got me. They ripped me off. I
paid you
knew
down.
this. I knew this going into it.
Yeah. If you take, I've taken two
Up the
different,
fucking ra.
dude. I've taken two different
Up
ones,
the ra.
and they'll give you different stuff too.
Really?
Yeah, like slightly different, but
I sent them a giant sample
You're getting
size,
a
dude.
lot
I
of
gave them a
spit.
full
Your tummy
fucking tub of fucking spit.
they probably had to pour it out.
They were
like,
probably like, oh, this guy's 100% Irish. We don't even have to run it.
Dude, I finally got to see the Last of Us episode. I'm on the gay
The
episode.
gay one?
Finally got to see it.
So good.
Not even done the whole thing.
Oh, you got to finish it. It's
I
so
know.
goddamn good.
I know it's going to happen, but
It's so good.
I'm pretty aware of it. It is. I was laughing about watching gay guys in the apocalypse all have to dress like their dads. That's all they have is just like hunter clothes.
Yeah, you
It
can't
was
be
making me
fashionable.
laugh. That was making me laugh, and also the thought of preppers watching that, being like, "Finally, dude, we're getting some exposure."
And then they
Here we
kiss.
go, and they're sitting there like, "Yeah, I mean, I would have gave the guy. I mean, I'm kind of nice." Like, then
Man,
finally,
help 'em.
slowly, be like, "Why are they taking a nap together?" Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, I realized it way after.
Did you? I knew it was coming because
my
I
woman
heard
knew it was coming.
Yeah, I heard it was coming, and I heard it was Ron Swanson. So I'm like, oh, he's about to do something funny.
We
so-
watched it the night it came out.
Did
so
you?
it was like, it wasn't.
You didn't know.
I didn't know it was coming, and I forgot in the game. So then, like, early on,
Yeah,
there was like hints
you got,
of
You
it.
got attacked.
There was like hints of it, and I was like, no way. No.
What was the first
way.
hint you noticed?
Something. Well, he cooked a very nice meal.
Yeah,
That was when
true.
I think my woman knew,
Yeah, they do.
and I was just like, yeah, he's
Their
just a good
intuition's
cook.
unbelievable.
He's just a good cook.
yeah, he's by himself.
That
There's
is
nothing else
gay
to
to
do.
be a good cook.
Yeah,
If you're not a wop, that's very gay.
true.
The type of wine, yeah. Oh, and he poured it and was like,
Yeah,
that gay. A straight guy's just like,
he caught the wine drip.
yeah, he went,
Yeah,
that's gay.
true. Bringing a guy clothes when he's in the shower. Bought you some clothes. It is funny. It is funny for
It'd be
the
hot though. If I found you in a pit,
bro.
I'd go fine. You can come.
I would have clammed out of that thing.
You would have got right
I would
out.
have clambered out of there.
Yeah. You would have found me in a pit. Let's be honest. You're more of a prepper than me.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'm a city boy.
You think I would have got you in the pit? You would have seduced
You
me.
got me. I would have said, I would have been running in the pit. I would have been running in circles. I said,
It's funny for dudes who are like storing water in the basement. They can't just get the thought out of those two guys kissing and rubbing penises under the blankets. It's fucking like, dude, this is my favorite thing to do. Now I can't stop
Prepping?
thinking about Ron Swanson.
I know. I got to start prepping soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that house.
Oh.
Got a little lake house. It's time to start prepping.
Dude, get some water in there. My thing is, I load my
Yeah.
basement up with water all the time. I just drink it all. So how do you not drink the water in your basement?
Yeah.
I honestly can't not do it. put bottles in there, and I'm like, I'm gonna get them.
You gotta get big jugs and put them on a shelf.
Dude, I tried the one place, the Mountain Valley. I really like. They don't sell the big jugs in my area. It fucking pisses me off.
You can't do glass bottles, dude.
You must.
For the prepping,
I have to for the prepping.
you gotta get giant gallon jugs.
I know they
You
give
can't
you
get big glass.
You can do
jugs.
5-gallon glass jugs. Mountain Valley gives them.
Why do you want the glass jugs?
I just like glass. It's better.
No, I know that, but I mean, when it's prep time, dude, you're gonna want something that's not
Plastics,
gonna
dude.
shatter
Well, I guess
when it
it
falls.
wouldn't matter. Well, then a weapon though.
What do you mean?
Someone comes in my house, I fucking break my 5-gallon jug and just fend them
Oh,
off.
I see.
I'm like laying there like this with the last
What if
little
they miss
shot.
you and hit your jugs? Now you're out of water.
They'll
I
die.
guess that would work with plastic too, but
If they hit the plastic, no, the plastic they actually would just bounce right off of it.
true.
Dude, I watched my so Chloe was like, she can like kind of walk now. I like been blowing up balloons and like letting them play with them, and she like they fall down on their butts and she landed right on a balloon and went, whoo, and like literally it launched her. A little
Bounced?
bit. Oh, it was so fucking funny.
That's fun.
So funny. So yeah, dude, I was blowing the balloon up and letting it go in a room for like 30 minutes. Dude,
God,
it
that's
honestly
fun. That's
is
still that holds up. That's very fun.
so dude, especially when it comes back to you and you catch it.
Yeah.
We did like it was like 30 times. You blow it up and like 2 out of the 30 times it came back. Those no better feeling than snagging a balloon out of the air. A spit
It's
balloon.
nice when your kid can catch something. When you throw stuff to
Oh yeah.
Maya.
It sucks
Did
for a
she
while
grab
when
something?
they can't. Now she can.
They can't. They rarely can.
Yeah, now if it's like a big ball, nice and slow, she'll catch
Yeah.
it, and it's just like
You go
beyond
nice.
pumped, dude.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's how it was with Anthony.
Yeah.
Throwing him a ball.
He just
Damn it, Anthony. Catch. You're not from the British Isles. You're our only hope. One of us has to be a skill position at Notre Dame.
you're just hitting him right in the
Gotta
numbers.
teach him how to fight. He's a little guy.
Yeah.
We get him into UFC.
Gee, you have to.
Get him wrestling.
Did you ever see
He's a Pennsylvania boy. Get
did
him
you ever
up at
see
State
Mini Hulk?
College.
Did you ever see Mini Hulk?
Yes.
Mini Hulk, Baby Hulk. Baby Hulk's your Instagram friend?
Yeah, we follow each other.
What? Baby Hulk is nice, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to lose for sure. I watched him fight recently. I said, this guy's going to get his ass kicked.
He's making his way in the pros now.
Dude, I knew it.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's his weight class? He's.
Probably like 145.
Oh, my God.
Tries to be like a welterweight, something like that. But it's kind of small. 135. 135.
How scared would you be fighting a street beef guy if you're like a UFC, like polished gym fighter and a street beef guy came at you? Would you be a little scared?
No.
Baby Hulk?
Those UFC dudes fuck those guys up a lot.
Do they really?
Yeah. Like every time.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Jiu-jitsu's if it's a one-on-one fight, a jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
guy,
True.
it's a cheat code, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
It's for
Imagine,
dorks.
dude, Baby Hulk swinging on you.
I gotta see Baby Hulk. I don't think I've seen him.
He walks right into people kicking and punching. He eats it all. It's just nothing but spaz punches through like he's a jacked dude. It's so fucking funny. Through a fury of just like kicks and punches, eats them all, and then just like knocks dudes out. It's pretty tight.
Is it one video?
I don't know. I thought he had a couple.
Is he a black dude?
Yeah.
Oh, the street beef thing that's like in the fence. Yeah.
Yeah. Satan's backyard.
What?
Satan's backyard. Dude. He's pretty nice.
Obama. Soda! All right.
I think we did it.
I think that's it.
Where
I
we
think it's
at?
time to play UFC.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Hey
Wow,
guys.
thanks for sharing my ancestry reveal.
That was a huge
That was
reveal.
a big reveal.
Huge
I
reveal.
forgot about it. I'm happy I got it
That
back.
was awesome.
I'm so happy I was proven right.
Yeah, true.
Totally. You claimed German fucking bullshit. You claimed all types of stuff. German was one you claimed. I knew there
You thought
wasn't.
you were
I knew there
German?
wasn't a drop of frog blood in me. I'd never be mainland Europe.
No.
I could never be on the continent. Although I am kind of a Spaniard.
We're island boys.